Test, test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Alright, good, good, good. Let's go ahead and find a good mix to listen to today. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? No. How's this? Nope, already don't like it. Get groovy. Alright, I can fuck with this. And then, let me change the audio volume to a little loud. Alright, bet. Benfica won today? Rezi, I love how you go on. Now you're on YouTube, but you won't get back on Twitch. You're wild, bro. Hello, hello. How's everything? How's your studies going? Oh, dude, my jaw's good. Do you see this jawline? Oh, hold on. Let's have this gum. I wish Roy was here. But I have my gum. I've been waiting for you. Is this the one you have? All right, time to get my jaw jacked, bro. What's up, Gandalf? The wrong one? Why? Is it different? I mean, but it's a different flavor, right? Chillin', man. Just playing some poker. I sent out some query letters to agents, but that's wrong. It isn't that hard. What do you mean? It says 2 times harder. Just meeting extended family members tomorrow? Oh, like of your newest recruits? Same as you, bought the wrong one. This is just, I remember you had blueberry. This is just a different flavor. Oh, those are way harder. I got you. Oh, you're meeting extended family members. Your extended family members. Dude, this feels like plastic. Whenever I should use them to help establish my reputation as a mystic occultist. Feel it out, you know? See what they think. This doesn't feel that much harder than normal gum. Dude, that's crazy. This year flew by, Rezi. I would add it straight. Yeah, I've been waiting for Rezi to come back so I could chew it. What's up, Wonder? How's everything? I'm not going to jiu-jitsu tonight. I remember. Oh. Tom, you... Oh, no. I'm sorry. You didn't want me to call you Wonder. You wanted me to call you FPS. Oh, dude, I'm already tired of chewing this. It's good, man. I gave up writing. I'm done. Yes, tattoos are painful. It's not so bad. Yeah, for now. / ever. Yeah, I gave it up. That's why I'm playing poker now. I'm a poker pro. No, because honestly, like, I'm querying agents and stuff right now, and I don't, I'm querying agents, and I'm like, I can't start another project because this one doesn't feel done. So I'm like, okay, well, what am I going to do? So I was like, let me learn something else. And here we are. Oh, you're getting a tattoo? What are you getting? Well, do whatever you think is best. Thank you, Tom. Well, honestly, if you wanted to read my newest book, I'd send it to you. I'll send my book to anybody that wants to read it. But in terms of like writing a new one, bruh, I ain't got it in me. I'll be honest, I ain't got nothing. Like, I can't do it because it doesn't feel done. Interesting, Gandalf. That seems like it's like. Oh, that's interesting. It seems like that. Oh yeah, only if you want to, bro. I'm not like, I'm just saying. Like, if you wanted it, Nick, yeah, I got you. If you need a book to read, just hit me up and I'll send it. But it's like, I'm guys, TikTok closing kind of, well, that's, okay, that's part of it. Because I was like, bro, so I sat here, I built this entire audience on TikTok, and then all of a sudden, the government can just close it? Nah, I'm good. Like, why do I need to, why would I invest my time in building a new audience? I can't do this. I'm not doing it again. So I'm not making videos anymore. Nothing. So I'm good. Why are you annoyed, Nacho? What a shitty flop for me. Dude, love you. Such feeling like me. It's like, oh, okay. No, okay. Poker is my piano. Bro, look at this. Should I try and bluff them? I'll beg bluffing. Yeah, dude, look at this shit. How's your piano going? Yeah, dude, that queen. I knew it. People told me, oops, I have no bits. A 30-second delay. That's annoying. People told me that I gotta write a novel about my life experience, but I prefer to live the story out rather than... Dude, amen. Gandalf, I've told you multiple times to write. Here, Rezi, if you want to watch, I will, it's in Discord if you want to watch faster. The second I swear off girls for the first time being even making new acquaintances, gonna start trying to get my attention. Like, bro, why does not Karen get so much attention from girls? Well, buddy, that's the test, right? Like, it's like, that's the test of how serious your conviction is. It's good, man. I get joy playing it. Dude, you have a piano exam? That's wild. You're like back in school, bro. Are you nervous? I'd be nervous. Good for you. You're a better man than me. I like that attitude, though. I do. Hi, Jenny. How are you? Dude, Wonder, I'm trying to get to that point too. Like, this is where like I'm playing poker and like I want to just enjoy the game, right? Like independent of the outcome. That's how I'm really trying, like, you know. I hate being nonchalant. I'm a golden retriever. Yeah. Dude, Nacho, it's really hard for me to be nonchalant too. I agree. I need to not lust after results in the occult. For like you. That's your challenge. Jenny, where are you coming from? I'm in Maryland. In the United States of America. To be honest, I bet you'll pick up the writing later again. We can't be writing the whole time. I don't know. I mean, I was a barista at Starbucks. I was like, I always say I'm gonna go back. I haven't gone back yet. Food scientist and engineer. I'm not going back yet. Coach. I'm not going back. So we'll see. I like the way you look, Jenny. Thank you. Send you a picture. Marco's gonna become a professional poker. Thank you, Gandalf. For the love of the game, bruh. And if it just so happens to propel me to unseen heights. Oh, that's gonna look good, bro. That's gonna look really good. Rezi, you're really beautiful. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Where are you at in the world? What continent? You don't have to tell me. You don't have to be specific. What continent? How about that? Let's see how we do here. Oh. You wish, Luxembourg. Thanks, Gandalf. I think so too. I think I can too. Oh, I'm sorry, Jenny. I didn't see that. I apologize. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me? Please. Wow, these guys are all calling. Let me hit my flush. Damn. Someone has an 8. Assalamu alaikum. I'm reading the Bible again. Oh, okay. I read the Bible a couple years ago, and I read the Quran. This fucker. Is he bluffing me? Do you think he's bluffing me? I'll call. I think he's bluffing. He had an 8, of course. It's rewarding. Professional wizard. Jesus saves. Amen. Professional wizard. That's gonna be a cool profession, bro. Bro, that guy, I'm fucking mad at him. He got that straight on the fucking river. I'm not playing Fortnite. What was better, the Quran or the Bible? There's a question. So I enjoyed the Quran better because it's more, it was like more, it seemed a little bit more direct. The Bible, there's like stories that you have to like determine the meaning from, I guess is the best way to put it. Bible, yeah, right. No, like I believe in the Bible, right? Like I'm a Christian, but it's just like what as was a better read, like it's the Quran. Thank you. I saw you. My smile never went. Oh my God, Jen. That is a line. I'm blushing, dude. You're good. That's a good. Do you write poetry? You should start. The group spiritual sessions have gone well, super well. Oh, good. Have you had a lot of participation? And I'm expanding. I'm not playing Ghost of Tsushima. I never bought it. Telling the truth. You're too kind, Jenny. You're too kind. God does not exist. There's an actually okay, fun story. There's a mural in Mexico City by a guy named Diego Rivera. And it's like he was a very, very, very famous muralist for years and years. But his one mural, the authorities took it down because part of it had a guy saying God does not exist. And so this mural couldn't be shown for I think it was something almost like 5 or 10 years because of that line. And the mural is of a bunch of different people. And one of the guys famously said God does not exist. And so, but even though this guy had said that, and it was like one of many people in this mural could not be shown. But then Diego Rivera like stuck to his guns, but eventually he said, I don't need to show, it doesn't need to be written for it not to be true. And so, yeah, it was very interesting. I'm good, Jenny. I'm good. I'm just, what'd I do today? I'm recovering right now. I'm recovering. I'm a little beat up from jiu-jitsu. I do a lot of fighting, so it's like, yeah, let's participate. For the nuclear scientist only handles uranium and other reaction material for 2 weeks in country. Oh, that would be cool. Picture the equipment. We got Jenny with Marcus flirting before Green Persona 6. Rezi, that's good. I ain't got shit. You preferred the Quran for what reason? Because it was more direct. It seemed like a more direct, I don't want to say prescription, but a more direct, like it read almost like a manual on how to follow the religion more than the Bible. The Bible's like a bunch of stories. They're like, hey, and like you almost like need a higher order, like an authority figure to interpret and tell you. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you. No, it's just like my reading of the like the actual reading experience. Again, what I believe is that. Did they know things other? I agree, Jenny. I agree. Well, it's like honestly, I feel like there's so many people that are a different religion. And so how, like, I'm just, like, not gonna know about them? Like, that's crazy. And just believe mine because I was born into it? That's wild to me, so. I know how it starts and specifically know how it ends. Oh, yeah, Rezi? Does it start and end with your jaw strengthening gum? Oh, that's a good drop. Look at her, she's grinning. She knows she fucking killed that. You're more beautiful without looks. What do you mean? Like more beautiful without looks. Like it's not just how I look, is what you're saying? I can't align myself with sexual exploitation of people. Strong as well. That's what... Oh, without glasses. You think so? I can't see myself, so I can't tell. I can't align myself. Why is that, Nacho, why is sexual exploitation of people necessarily in the Quran? Is that a pass? I don't know. Like, I didn't notice that when I was reading it, but I honestly don't know. We got Marcus there before Grand Theft Auto 6 is also crazy. Yeah. Oh, 20, okay. Might get Gandalf. Amen, bro. Give me a second. I gotta find out. But I remember the Quran allows you for you to have non-consensual sex with your slaves. Oh, interesting. I don't remember that passage. But to be fair, in both books, there are statements that would be frowned upon in today's society. Think someone has 4 of a kind? There's 3 ice on the board. Nah, Luxembourg would be nice. Me and Luke were talking about going to South Africa. Or Brazil. I mean, obviously, Brazil has been said. We were talking about that the other day. Brazil. Are you on 1 stream or 2? Right now, I'm on 3. I'm streaming on Discord, YouTube, and Twitch. Yeah, so I threw up as many as I can. Yeah. But I keep rubbing my shoulder because that shit almost tore yesterday. I managed to summon UFOs for spiritual protection and meditation, I believe it. Oh, okay. This delay sucks. I broke that. Shut the fuck up, Rezi. Jenny, ignore him. Dude, the meditation after like a big event, that's huge. Right? Ace 4. You actually, I look like Spider-Man? I thought you were gonna say I look like Superman. I'm Clark Kent, and I take my glasses off and I'm Superman, even though I can't see anything. I know.
Hey girl, we got it harder to go to tonight.
I don't like this position on the table at all.
I've been saving up all day.
I'll call. It's too old for you. Shut the fuck up, Reggie. The missing hero. That's me. Jake, you missed it. I got dicked on the river a little bit ago. Like, big time. No, Spider-Man. Rezi is Batman. That is the big... Unenjoyed Dale. That was all I said was that it was once a practice. It was changed in modern beliefs. Yeah, picking it back up has been fun. It was changed in modern beliefs of Oh yeah, I mean Christianity has the same thing though. Okay. Middle pair? Bruh, that sucks. Let's see. I'll probably bet a little bit to see the next card. Let's see if I can... I'll bet a blind. I'll bet big blind and see if we can get some of these people out of here. These lingerers. How's your Nvidia do it? Dude, I know. You know what's crazy is that people actually are downloading DeepSeek. Like, that's wild to me. Let me see how how much money I've lost so far since Sunday. Dude, I was up so much this year, and then just got fucking tanked. I'm still up 25 in the last year. Oh, I got a flush draw. You think it's good? That Nvidia's tanking? I don't want it to tank. I'm down 8%. Oh, DeepSeek is good. No, I'm saying how everyone's putting DeepSeek onto their phones. Yeah, I have tattoos. And no, I pick individual stocks. What's your opinion on Trump taking back... Jake, have you seen how they're saying how, like, how DeepSeek took took ChatGPT's, like, trained on ChatGPT's data? Oh, only in so much that, like, everyone's worried about TikTok and stuff? And, everyone's worried about TikTok. Oh, I pulled a 6. Should I go all in? Everyone's worried about TikTok. Yeah. And then it's like all of a sudden they're like literally like not just like algorithm and like viewing data. Here, I'll go all in. Viewing data. It's like you're like literally giving them data to train on. By the way, what's your opinion on Trump taking back that power like an emperor? Bro, he's fucking everything up. It's terrible, but really, the thing I have a problem with is like the treatment, like the demonization of people. Like if you have to like demonize other people, like I'm like, nah, dude, I'm good. Like I'm good on that. And I do kind of want it to tank. I'm not exposed. I'm waiting for the bubble to burst and maybe yeah, okay. Guys and companies still come over here. They literally made a whole episode in this. Yeah, dude, so that is like, that meme is all over Twitter right now. It's so funny. I'll tell you, I only have 10. Who are those people who donated? I don't know. Let's see. Marcos's portfolio. What did I have? I forget what I... Oh, I had pocket fours. Yeah, I would have gotten fucked. Ace King. Jeez. I have... Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Starbucks, Lululemon, Costco, Crocs, Chipotle, Sony, and Nvidia. Hanging out there handling the weights for OpenAI's model. Apparently the weights were stored in the CSV. See, I don't even know enough about like how the training data works, but I know that if you ask DeepSeek its name or who it is, it says I'm ChatGPT. Anyone with Jack 10 is gonna fucking have it straight right now. Do I want to stay in on nines? Maybe hope for a king on the pool? No, because then literally if anyone gets a king, anyone has to... No, because then they still need Jack 10. If it's only 200, I'll play 200 to play. Rezi, you didn't know I went to Turkey? I went to Turkey to get a transplant. Hey, portfolio, see if I can find my initial... Oh, that'd be fun. Oh, a 10. If a 10 drops, I could have a straight king high. Yeah, dude, I went to Turkey. I said, hey, dude, make sure you keep my forehead super fucking high. And the Arab portfolio would be fun. Hold on, is ChatGPT public? Lux. we'll get the air traffic control sticks. Actually, I don't like this hand. Let me see if anyone raises. I'll call 100. What a terrible flop. ATC? What's ATC stand for? Hi, Kalea. I love that name. Kalea Paul. Captain Toilet Paper Man. Reporting for duty, Captain. Kalea, is that how you say it? Kalea? Oh, your PC crashed. Here the Arabs are everywhere. Yeah, dude, you're in Saudi Arabia. The whole country. The Arabs. Fucking, that's an Arab country. Dude, I have nothing. Co-pilot, little country Luxembourg. Coming into land. Bro. Oh, nice. Where are you coming from, Kalea? Sounds Hawaiian. I'm in Maryland. Are you in the United States? You can say continent if you don't feel comfortable. I think I forgot to ask you your name. Oh, my name is Marcos. So I started streaming because I have 12 books on Amazon. I have 13 written. I've written 13 books. Bro. Okay. So that's why I started streaming, but now I just stream for fun. Initial first pass after an hour of research, ETF, raw materials, energy, core AI compute, data, oh, okay. A beautiful, Jenny. I should just come on here and talk to you. I feel so much better about myself. So So, Jake, you're gonna like find companies within each of those, or are you gonna pick one in each? Rezi, dude. If you're gonna come for the king, you better not miss, buddy. Where the hell come all those female people? Rezi, if you just don't be a fucking creep, maybe you could meet some females too. Where the hell? One or more companies. So how many, like that's the thing though, so building these portfolios, there has to be some builder. Thank you, Calais, I appreciate you. I got nothing. This is like these are the shittiest pots, bro. Builder. Oh yeah, so like you could in theory build your entire like portfolio that you have in mind and then track it over time. But like, ew, god damn, I cannot get a fucking good flop here. Where did you say your city is? My city is, I live outside of Washington, D.C. I guess, but the boss says it would be better for a person to tie a rock to their feet and toss a rock into the ocean than to mess around and find out with his little ones. The Bible was the first ancient scripture to give men and women equal value. I didn't read that they had equal value. Because there's even like, I remember very specifically, I was kind of like surprised. There was a line in there that talked about sexual assault, and if it's like if it happens in a city, you can't believe them, because if it happened, then they would have screamed and someone would have heard it. But if it happens in the country, then you can believe them because no one's around. And it just, that doesn't seem like equal. But I don't know. I don't know enough about the Bible to argue that point. You get a broker, they also have... No, I'm saying like online, there's like a builder, like, okay, on Robinhood app, like I'm pretty sure I can like build a portfolio almost and like just track it over time to see if I was going to be correct. Woo! That was a big hand. Ew, I don't like this sand, but I'll play it. I just want more control from this. Yeah, right. I think I'll travel to there. Oh, yeah? You wanna go to Washington, D.C.? Yeah, Rezi, what do you got? No, dude. Lucas fucked my... I'm actually was gonna call you. We ended up texting a lot today. But, Lucas fucked my shoulder up yesterday. So I was gonna be like, oh my god, my shoulder now. And how's your shoulder doing? So Jesus died was so that men and women inherit the kingdom of God as equals and that they belong to another. The whole idea of becoming one flesh. Oh, right. So, Nacho, I always forget that the New Testament supersedes the Old Testament. Like, I should read, I need to reread just the New Testament. Because I always take them as one big book. I'm not really sure what you're saying. Give Robinhood certain parameters. No. Like, you could build exactly what you have in mind with all your companies, your percentages, your amounts, not with your money, and you track this hypothetical over time. I gotta call my doctor, make a new appointment. Typically Christian take them as one big book. Yeah, that's my, I keep yeah, I need to remember that the New Testament is kind of... Yes, correct. It's just like a dummy account, but you can. It's like, because Jake was talking about building, building what he believes would be like effective or AI, and I was like, you could track that. They're one big book. The New Testament is the fulfillment of the Old Testament. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, the New Testament supersedes the Old. Doesn't M1 let you do that with both real and fake money? Oh. I didn't know that. But yeah, dude, so he was on top of me. Let's say like half guard, right? And he had this hand opposite, but it was like kind of like this. And so I was like, okay, whatever, that's fine. But then he put all his weight, and so he had me head and arm, right? Holding this. And so then he kind of went to pass my legs and put all his weight onto this side. But because my arm was up, it kind of cranked it. And it's like, dude, if I wasn't so strong, I don't think, I think that shit would have just popped off. I was kidding. Right. Dude, this 2 foul takes forever. Look at this man. Wes Huff. Who's that? I know, but I can't click on it. I can't click on it right now. Just send me the name. Because in this, when I stream to multiple, the links are broken in here. Or they're not broken, but like they're not hyperlinked. So like I have to copy and paste the whole thing. Christian Apologetic recently went on. Oh, okay. Yeah, Lucas is at standard now. But I couldn't go. This shoulder is like, it's just not there. Theologically, the law still applies. It just so that we have an advocate, as we cannot possibly fulfill the law. Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's like JC dying, kind of like you said. Inigo Quintero, si no estás. Okay, I got you. I've also been watching a ton of videos of Jewish students in Jerusalem who believe Jesus is the Messiah. He makes good videos trying to convince other Jews. Kind of fun. Oh yeah, I bet. Dude, I wonder if what we should do is we should have Roy. Actually, Roy doesn't like Jerusalem. I think it'd be funny if we could convince Roy to go get onto that. Now, Jay, talk with him. That's your moment now. Also, even though this was always the plan, as you can see that foreshadowing since Genesis. Oh, do you have any specific passages that foreshadowed? I don't remember that. But again, like I said, like the reading it wasn't approachable at all. It was like the whole time I'm having to, like, I remember a lot of the stories, but then on the other hand, I'm also like trying to figure out like these kind of like allegories, and I was just like, okay. But don't Jewish people believe that there's like a Messiah coming, but like it just wasn't JC? What's up, money boy? Yeah, probably. You probably scared her away, Rezi. Fucking creep. That's why you don't get girls, Rezi. Fucking, you're a creep. For the streets. Shut the fuck up. The fall of man, it says that the son of Adam will crush the serpent's head. Bible story is all about God when history and back. You're talking about juice. Juice? Ah, too many. Ah, yes, juice. Gotcha. Oh, okay. So, Nacho, is your belief that that is like revelation? It's here. I'll show you. It's this. Get out of here. Resi the Rizzler. Hi, sorry, but where did you get it? Where did you get it? Get what? They have to say get what, right? And then you're like some bullshit stupid line, right? Uh-huh. Cain and Abel. There was two. Yeah, the bros. That beautiful smile. Fucking you would. What a cheesy line. Where'd you get what? That beautiful smile. That hot. Has that worked for you, Rezi? While you're chewing your jaw gum? Yeah? Oh, someone just... I represent a story. I think it's a love story. I was see how my mental stuff. Right. Woo! What a hand. Explain how it's a love story, please. I think he's talking about brotherly love between Cain and Abel, if I had to guess. Yeah. I think Cain killed Abel. I think. God was not interested in the sacrifice. He wanted Cain's love and affection. Okay. That's interesting interpretation. Around 12th, I guess. The 12th time. Hey, man, you shoot enough. That's a good point, Noel. Does God want? Or does God teach? I don't know if that's necessarily in the canonical... I think that's necessarily like a belief of Christianity's higher power. Because that sounds like a very Buddhist thing. I don't like this mix. I liked it at first, and now it's like not. Let's see how this goes. So, oh shit! All right, Rezi. I'll see you, buddy. I'll call 200. See what happens. This is a good position. Yeah, but he's imperfect. I guess I think it's... Right, that's what I'm saying. But as I'm saying, I don't necessarily think that that is a part of Christianity's requirements, I guess? I don't know what the word would be. Bro, I'm not fucking calling 12 minutes. That's all you, bros. Oh, that guy got so lucky at that. So perspective, God is always what can he do for me. As being a believer for a long time, I don't believe God needs us, but is blessed by our love and affection. The proof of that is the natural relationship between fathers and sons. That's an interesting, very patriarchal. We learned from Westhoff and others that there were other competing books after Jesus died. Oh yeah, there's a shit ton of other like books that could have been included in the Bible. I think a policeman character would be nice. A policeman character? What does that mean? What do you mean? Like in a book that I write? Reading the Bible, I see the consistency of God's creation and how he views us. Okay. I can see that interpretation. I mean, if I was a policeman, Jenny, you wanna arrest me? Would you hate me if I said that I'd resist? The idea of interpretation is scary. Ah. Yeah. And the fact that, like, if you ask if you just go to different churches, they're going to have different interpretations. And it's just like, who do you trust? Do you think the books that made it into the Bible were decided to be true in a single point of time or over time? Oh, no, it's very much over time. And look at the Council of Nicaea. It wasn't just one time. They were, like, decades apart because they had to travel. And so it's like you would almost in theory have like one expert told his mentee that this is what I want, then a mentee would travel again to another council before they put it together. Was there senior employers who decided and made it so, or the tides of time? No, it was the tides of time because dude, the Bible wasn't composed until I think it was like 250 or something. So I joined the military, but not now? Why? Why not? What happened? Trying to look up who the Christian canon. Oh, okay. The Council of Rome in 382. Miscommunicating, terrifying in a relationship. If God is real, I don't think there's room for interpretation other than literal meaning. Right, but then the question becomes like, what does that meaning mean at the time to the person involved, right? So for example, fatherhood, even the concept of fatherhood means something completely different between a new father and a grandfather. And so it's like even the literal meaning can change over time depending on where the receiver of the information is in their life cycle. I'm playing a thread on what made ideas stick in Jesus' time and before. For instance, what was it about those books that made them so sticky over time and the books that are in the Bible? I don't know, but I know they were decided on. It was a decision. I have work to do during this period. Oh, gotcha. At that point, there is no facts, right? And that's the tough part, right? Because what a new father believes is fatherhood is a fact to him. And then a grandfather believes is fatherhood is a fact to him. And they're both correct, but they don't agree. Or necessarily agree. Yes, there was a decision. Yeah, there was a council. I'm trying to see where it is. Ask ChatGPT. Who and when was the books of the Bible decided on? Speaking of Christianity, have you folks heard of Gnosticism? I've heard of Gnosticism. I don't know necessarily. The books of the Bible were decided on through a process that took several centuries, involving Jewish and early Christian communities. Oh wow, this is crazy. Philosophically, that's not possible. There is at some point a singularity. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Because the same thing, like not at some point it turns into like this kind of like the nature of communication, right? Like even the same message could be interpreted or could be received two different ways. Not even interpreted, received. And so it's like philosophically, like it's like that turns into like the nature of language, right? Like if you could have some, like if you could get to the absolute God essence of message, then sure. But the fact that it has to be put into human language, there's already going to be a communication problem. Something must stay. Yeah, but the problem is as soon as you put it into words, right? Like even the concept of love, right? You can write about it, you can think about it, but until you feel it and know it, and in a certain way, it's not gonna. The words are going to fail. What do you have to say about Gnosticism, Gandalf? So I doubt there's a long-standing New Testament. Correct, that's what I'm saying. How is this true in math, though? Because math isn't a language. Ooh, I like that you're bringing math in. You know that's what I believe God is. That's called Valentian, almost dominated the Nicene Council. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Ew. No time in Gnosticism would be mainstream. Right? But the reason I know about a lot of this is because I know for a fact because there was a big deal when I went to Armenia, because Armenia was Christian because St. Gregory went to Armenia before the Bible was even written. And it's a big deal that this is the first country. This is the first country. They made a big deal that it was the first country to be Christian. No matter how much you want to communicate 1 + 1 = 3. Yeah, correct. But that's why, because 1 + 1 = 3 is not language. That's math. I'm beginning to think Physics is localized. Not sure where I got that, but the idea feels nice in my brain. Yeah, not according to exactly. Physics is localized. Expand on that. What do you mean? And Patrick, yes. The Church of Patrick. Pastor Pat himself. IGA, what does that mean? Do you have any idea what IGA means? In-game advertisement? IGA poker, maybe? I have no idea what IGA means. Damn! Okay. What we call physics is a complicated interpretation of what we observe in our local universe. However, it's not universal. So maybe if we go to another dimension or scale. Keep checking. I got nothing. Watch. See if anyone folds with a $200 bet. Or if anyone tries to bluff me. Or if they think I'm like, they're going to try and... Dude, this is a conservative ass table. I kind of like it, but... Okay. So Jake, there's actually there's a lot in that, but like our physics, I think it still holds at edges of black holes, but there are domains where it does not hold, and I agree. I don't think it's universal necessarily, but I do think in this universe it exists. What you call localized, I believe, is this universe. Reality shifting? What do you mean, Gandalf? Can one of my mods delete that patriarch? I still think in 100 years we're gonna laugh about how wrong we were. You know, Nacho, you know what I think the one thing we're gonna laugh about, or like look back at, is eating animals. I'm convinced. Because once you can create lab-grown meat, it's like, why the fuck? You guys ate actual animals? I really don't know, though. I'm too dumb. It just feels nice. I was wondering something that popped in my head. Like, physics are quite divided these days. Oh, much true. Yes, that's true. Like, the underlying mechanisms. That's why I like Wolfram. Like, Stephen Wolfram's project. I try and keep up, but I'd rather... I have other pursuits other than just be, like, nerding out on that. Animals are delicious, but if you can get chicken meat without slaughtering chickens or keeping chickens in cages like the way we are, I think we're going to look back and be like, oh my god, you guys literally did that? Like our kids are going to be like, you ate a lot, like that thing was alive before? Bro, no one's mod right now in here? All right, Leg, you're not in here? Exactly. Computational irreducibility. I love that. Oh, it got deleted. Thank you. Appreciate you, Nacho. Reality shifting is shifting your awareness to a different reality. Okay, like within your person. So locally, as Jake would say. No, that's a very interesting one too, because it's like, I actually made a comment similar to that to Lucas today. I was talking to Lucas and I was like, this is the best possible version of myself, regardless of universes. I don't care about other universes at all. Like, I don't care if any other universe. I believe deep down, this is the best possible version of myself across universes. I really like Wolfram's train of thought on that. The reductionist mindset also feels really nice in my brain lately. Humans think we're so special. I don't think we are. I agree. Well, basically, like shifting your awareness to a different version of yourself, or the Harry Potter reality of what have you. Right. Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. No, the reductionist stuff, because, okay, Jake, I actually am learning jujitsu like this. Like, my coach, he, like, kind of, like, reduces it, what he calls invariants. And so there's, like, all these invariants that, like, are literally unchanging over time. And it's, like, it's a really nice thought that, like, wow, I can just get good at, like, understanding these invariants no matter what. You haven't seen other versions of yourself. How can you be so sure? Because I don't care. See, but that's part of it, though. Because the other versions might think that this version is super lame. And, like, that's completely fine with me. Because I don't give a fuck. Because I know this is my this is the best. This is my favorite version. I can be considered a loser, but also within the highest. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Like, I don't care the perception, even my other selves in other universes. It doesn't matter to me. This is the one that I'm like, I'm convinced. See, but Jake, this goes back to like, okay, if I know my favorite anything, favorite food, favorite whatever, do I need to try every single other one? No, this is my favorite because I decided this is my favorite. Right? But it's all hypothetical right now. You can change the version of your other self at will to set or belief. And if you actually observe another version, there's a show on Prime, Netflix, other. Yeah, but even if I observe another version, I don't care. Like, I like this version. Bro, everyone folds at a pre-pop raise. I wanted to be a police officer as a toddler. Okay, then a scientist. Oh, Gandalf, you're varied. I'm rather varied also. See, but mine's not even I wanted to be. I, like, actually did do random bullshit. Ew, I don't like this flop at all. I don't get it. I don't have any diamonds. Sevens. There's no way someone paired the board. We'll check. Ew. If a 5 falls, I can get it straight. I have ace high. Imagine a police officer to be seeing me over. Yeah, right? That would be an interesting story. Jake, is that what that literally the show is about? You were satisfied with it until you found another version of working out physically, telling yourself, BJ, that you're like that new version of fitness, maybe more than the weightlifting. Same thing with food. I knew you eat the same thing all the time, but occasionally you try the stuff you didn't know existed. Yeah, but up until then, this is my favorite. I'm not saying that I'm dissatisfied. I'm saying that this version of myself, the one that went from weightlifting to jiu-jitsu at this rate, I think this is my this worked out. It's like perfect. This is the best possible outcome for me. Development of my athletic ability, natural proclivities, I truly believe this is the best possible version. And again, other versions might believe that there's like a really good version too, but don't want to go all in. Just because I was satisfied with something and then now I'm finding something different, that doesn't mean that, like, okay, so like, for example, if I had found BJJ earlier, would I have found this gym? This gym didn't exist when I started lifting at all. So it's like, okay, well, this wouldn't have worked. I think I see what you're saying. If I could have put it in my words, it only matters what the observer, you observe in a point in time, I think that comes before or after. Kind of, yeah. But that's where it's like, it doesn't matter. Even if there was like a whole other host of things that I've like done in another universe, I don't care. This is the way it worked out. I'm like, wow, this worked out so perfectly. And every day I'm just like, wow, this is awesome. Like, this is so cool. Dark matter, okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. Anyone has a 10 or a 5? I have to check it out. It's cool that I managed to experience what I call the truth or the source of the all, or the God, or whatever. Right, that's kind of how I feel. Like, I'm just happy that, like, I'm, like, experiencing it. Right. I feel bored. It's 2 p.m. and there's nothing for me to do. Oh, I hate those days. Did you go to the gym today, Jenny? Or you go, maybe go for a walk? Doesn't matter poor or rich. Doesn't matter if I succeed or not. It was all worth it. Dude, Gandalf, I actually feel the exact same way. Oh, maybe go for a walk then. I just want some lunch. Ooh. Ace 10 suited. Yes, please. Amen, Nacho. I just came for snacks. I went down the cold sun and gained a mystical experience, which was all worth it to gain. Now I'm attaining my other goals. That's what's up. Put me all in. Unless you had pocket aces, in which case I'm fucked, but I can't play like... I'm gonna sit here and like worry about the edge cases. Ew. Fuck. Oh, why do I have to be first position? For me, it's 6:40 p.m. Fuck, man. Haha! I called you, bitch. That was good. I like that play. Someone clip that, please. If not, no worries. I don't care. Let's see. I've said paranormal fears. Have you heard from the guy that said he couldn't summon UFOs? That's him. Yeah, it's Gandalf. Ew. Jenny, do you have any options for what you could do right now? Ooh, if I get a jack here. Dude. Ace high. Focus your thoughts and telepathically beam them to the night sky. Ace high. Did Ace high just win? Ace high just won. Wow. Okay. Bet. Apparently, guys, look this up for me real quick. Apparently, you're going to be able to see all the planets of like in alignment at some point. And like this hasn't happened in like forever. Can someone look this up? Like, planets visible in the night sky, alignment, or something like that. What thoughts? Right now, I'm wondering what I want for dinner. What should I look for in the sky? I ain't calling this. Are you guys fucking nuts? In alignment, are there titans? Dude, this guy, I was with a guy, and he was like, bro, the last time this happened was in fucking Hercules. Look it up, though. Look it up, because if it's true, that's fucking dope. Oh, full house. Goddamn. I mean, you're sitting here playing 5-2 suited. The world died in the new Civil War. Now is the time of monsters. Okay, now we're gonna change with the vibe. We're gonna change with the vibe. Because you just said that, I know exactly what the song we're going to do. Because I haven't heard this song in forever. This is literally because of Gandalf's comment.
Just another lonely night. Are you willing to sacrifice your life?
Bitch, I'm a monster, no good blood sucker. Fat motherfucker, now look who's in trouble. As you run through my jungles, all you hear is rumble. Kanye West samples, here's one for example.
Gossip, nigga, just stop it. Everybody know
I'm a motherfucking monster.
I'ma need to see your fucking hands at the concert. I'ma need to see your fucking hands at the concert. Profit, nigga, I got it. Everybody know I'm a motherfucking monster. I'ma need to see your fucking hands at the concert. I'ma need to see your fucking hands. The best living or dead, hands down, huh? Let's talk more here.
Do I play 8-6 suited?
And my eyes more red than the devil is.
At this position, I'll call. It's a good table position. That's okay, deal with this.
Focus is staying on some bogus shit. Arguing with my older bitch, acting like I owe a shit. I heard the beat, the same raps that gave the track pain. Bought the chain that always give me back pain.
Anybody bets I'm full of it.
Shy nigga, but these hoes love my accent. Shit came up to me and said, this the number 2 dial. If you wanna make it number 1, you're number 2 now. Bitch, that goose in Malibu, I call it Malibu, yeah. Goddamn easy, I would hit him with a new style. Know that motherfucker well. What you gonna do now? Whatever I wanna do. Gosh, it's cool now. Now I'm gonna do. It's new now. Do you motherfucker really,
Dude, no,
really
he's in.
cool now?
Aren't you in the Middle East somewhere?
Never get on top of this.
I want to say not
Mommy
Kuwait.
best advice is just to get on top of this.
Dubai?
Have you ever had
UAE,
sex with a
Oman?
pharaoh? I put the pussy in a
Where are you from?
sarcophagus.
Fuck.
Now she claiming that I bruised her esophagus.
I think Kuwait.
Head of the class and she just wanna swallow shit. I'm living in the future, so the present is my past. My presence is a present.
Kiss my ass.
Gossip, nigga, just stop it. Everybody know I'm a motherfucking monster. I'ma need to see your fucking.
Hold on, look up if there's going to be something in the sky though, like the planet's alignment.
Profit, nigga, I get it. Everybody know I'm a motherfucking monster. I'ma need to see your fucking hands at the concert.
I'm not the cause.
I'ma need to see your fucking hands.
Sasquatch, Godzilla, King Kong, Loch Ness, Goblin, Ghoul, a zombie with no conscience. Question, what do these things all have in common? Everybody knows I'm a motherfucking monster. Conquer, stop your silly nonsense. Nonsense, none of you niggas know where the swamp is. None of you niggas have seen the carnage that I've seen. I still hear fiends scream in my dreams. Murder in black convertibles. I kill a block, I murder the avenues. I rape and pillage a village, women.
I was up in 11 recently while doing spiritual groups, at least the beginnings. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Love, I don't get enough of it. All I get is these vampires and bloodsuckers. All I see is
I think we might have missed it. Really? Damn.
Spilling their feelings in the air. All I see is these fake fucks with no fangs trying to draw blood from my ice cold veins. I smell a massacre. Seems to be the only way to back you back.
Gossip, nigga, just stop it. Everybody know I'm a motherfucking monster. I'ma need to see your fucking hands at the concert. I'ma need to see your fucking hands at the concert. Profit, nigga, I get it. Everybody know I'm a motherfucking monster.
Show him. Haha! Holy shit, he wasn't lying.
I'ma need to see your fucking hands.
Pull up in a monster automobile gangster with a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka. Yeah, I'm in a tanka, color a Willy Wonka.
The end of February, I think it says.
Okay, first things first, I'll eat your brains. Then I'ma start rocking gold teeth and fangs. Cause that's what a motherfucking monster do.
I have so many questions with the spiritual group session. What do you do? Right? That's why I talk, dude. Gandalf. I have so many questions for Gandalf like all the time.
And I'm all up in the bank with the funny face. And if I'm fake, I ain't know this cause my money ain't. Let me get this straight. Wait, I'm the rookie.
Bro,
But my
2 people already called 16?
50K for a verse, no album out. Yeah, my money's so tall that my Barbie's gotta climb it. Hotter than the Middle East and climb it. Find it. 20 my Tyron, dirty wine it. Nicky on them titties when I sign it. How these niggas so one track minded. But really, I don't give a F-U-C-K. Forget Barbie. Fuck Nikki, she's fake.
No, I've been. We talk about this all the time. I've been hearing updates regularly about this.
It's a mild day. Besides, yay, they can't stand besides me. I think me, you, and Em should menage Friday. Pink wig, thick ass, give 'em whiplash. I think big, get cash, make 'em blink fast. Now look at what you just saw. This is what you live for.
Ooh, look at his hand. Bro, this Ma Lenafer is just feeding the table.
Cross the line, and I let God decide. I wouldn't last these shows. So I am
Anyone with Queen Jack. I transfer myself to fictional universes and help others.
cross the line, let God
Permanently shift? That's crazy.
last these shows.
Like Jumper.
Am headed home. Cross the line, let God decide.
My voice is far. Oh, sorry. I leaned back. I don't know. That's what it was.
I am reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need all my babies. Woke up looking for the box.
You love the story of the first murder piece.
Blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet.
Oh, you caught up?
A yee nigga couldn't try me in a tri-state. Buddy pass, but I give him splash till he hydrated. Bounce out, no he spook town.
No, I was just leaning back. I forgot because I actually had to readjust where my mic is. A little behind the scenes. I know you don't probably care, but whatever. I'm gonna tell you anyways. So I used to have my mic a little farther up, so I could have it more horizontal, and it was easier to move closer. Now I have to put it farther back, and so now I'm a little bit limited. Shitty. Basically, the conscious are longer than this reality, which is Gandalf, which is actually really powerful if like someone is stuck in like negative thought patterns. So it's actually really useful. Could mean their body dies or the conscious is replaced or what have you. What does that look like? Currently, say you did the same thing tomorrow, so would he still appear on stream? Ah, it's fine. Dude, where's everyone leaving this table? Look, 3 seats. I'll play a couple more hands, but now might be a good time to leave.
Baby rockin' it. Quid pro quo what you want, cause I'm watching it. Work on the flow, let me know if you clocking it. Brody won't go, but I know.
Let's try another one.
It was wolf tickets on sale till I silenced it. Pipe down, young, these some whole other politics. Bitch with him and some bitch in him, that's a lot of bitch. Don't hit him, he got kids with him.
As fast as no one's on to play games. I thought Leg was gonna be here. Did I text him? Hold on, let me see. He said, oh, he said he's going snowboarding today. And then Pat probably doesn't know I'm on. I know, right? Dude, I already doubled up that last game. But I like to start small stacks. That way I want to scrap my way out. Marcus would do a type of meditation where he shifts to a different reality. Work, then he would be unresponsive until he returns, or his consciousness would be replaced. That's what I'm saying, but replacing your consciousness, if someone's stuck in negative thought patterns, could actually be a really useful tool in making positive changes. Or negative changes if you wanted to manipulate them. I saw your beautiful smile. Jenny, why are you making me blush? Dude, I almost wanted to stay like this. I wanted to stay like Nemo. Cause like that shit was like fucking spicy. Ooh! I flopped 9s and 4s. Should I go all in? No. I gotta milk this. Let's build this pot a little bit. Yesterday we just did a meditation where we made our negative energies fade away. Oh yeah, see, there you go. Do what? Have a guided meditation? Bro, a 3 big blind bet fucking made everyone fold. So I'd have to meditate? Bro, I don't want to go anywhere. I like it here. Why would I want a reality shift? I just said this is my favorite version of myself. This is the best possible version of myself. I don't want to go to another reality. I like this reality. No, Jenny, it was like my brother, he put all his weight on that shit and I almost popped it. Right in here. Aces and 8s. Dead man's hand. I'll call. This is a strong position too. You sure about that? Someone has a flush. Hey, bro, why don't you shift into reality? We're actually good at video games. That's what it sounded like to me. Okay. That's what I'm saying, dude. I love it here. It's the bee's knees, bro. I literally, you know what I did today? I like had ChatGPT write a blog for me, and I hung out with my friends. Like, where am I going better than this? Ooh, open-ended straight draw. Exactly. Dude, synchronicity. I got obsessed with synchronicity. I was like big into Carl Jung. I say Jung just because it's like I don't like being an ass, but Carl Jung. And that was big into synchronicity. Yeah, dude, that was true. Right. I was texting Hudson about like watching this fucking these goobers not even know what they were talking about. It's like Greg reads a bunch of books and it's like he just runs circles around these people. I'm thinking about going back to America from it. Going back to America? Where did you go when you were in America? Don't go where it's cold. Go where it's hot. Go to Florida. Do I want to call King 9? Oh, I'll call that. I have high pair. Who's in here? Let me see. Okay. I'll come in there a second. Check.
Day and night, I toss and turn, I keep stressing my mind.
What up?
I look for peace, but see I don't.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What I need
Oh,
for
okay.
peace, this silly
So,
game we play.
I was deafened. That's why I couldn't hear you.
Look at this. Madness
just to be quick, cause I know you're in your stream bag.
I'm just chilling.
see I'm not that fast.
We're all just hanging out.
I'm still shook by how smart Greg is in comparison to most jujitsu.
Right?
I can see why you're drawn to him because legitimately, watching that conversation started to make me have a headache.
Right.
Like, it was because he tried to establish like, hey, I'm not speaking on the same terms as you. So do you want to establish terms before we keep this conversation going so we all understand what we're talking about? Because the dad keeps on saying, well, how do you learn technique? He's like, I don't know what you mean. And
Right.
I was like, because you guys are looking at things from two perceptively different angles, bro. Like you guys are not, you're not on the same page.
No, not at all. Jake,
And
Greg
then-
is my jiu-jitsu coach, but he's trying to kind of upend the way that people teach and learn jiu-jitsu based on science, not based on this is how we've done it because Brazil.
Listen, and I understand the exact premise that he's speaking of because what he's saying is everybody's argument is just based on historical achievement, right? It's all based on what has worked in the past and was won in the past. Also, what is won currently is based on anecdotal evidence because it's like, okay, these 5 people are winners. What about all the thousands of people who've gone to tournaments and lost? Right? You can't say that that system works if only 5 people are winning, right? So he's saying, well, those people who are winners, they're not winning because of their drills, because you and the 1,000 other people are drilling. If it was more random, I could see his argument. If it's more randomized, so let's say there was like a new champion every year, right? In the drilling system, with the system that was using drilling for the sake of argument. Then drilling would have more of a stronger argument. You can say, dang, you get a new champion in every weight class and every belt almost every year. That means that whoever learns the techniques can win.
It's possible based on this training.
Yes, but if that's not the most effective manner of winning or getting to becoming better, what could be more effective? What could have more use of time? Right? Would be a better use of your time. And the fact that
It's efficiency, and like you know me, like I'm like obsessed with efficiency. So like this sounds great to me.
And it's the thing, it's a great perception of jiu-jitsu, and we and you already agree on this. If you want to accelerate your jiu-jitsu, especially in no-gi, the competitive level, you should take that approach. It's not a question, it's not for debate. It's just what you should do. But my only caveat to what he's saying is he believes that drilling has no bearing on athletic skill. What do you call it? Skill acquisition. And I think that he is missing just a slight part of the argument because he's only working with already athletic jiu-jitsu practitioners. Like, he's not working with,
I'd also like to see him not backed into a corner. I'll be honest with you. Like, he almost because of the way these people discuss things with him, he has to hold the line. And it's like, okay, well,
the approach is always negative, and I agree with you there. Everybody's approaching his system. Everybody's approaching him to say, hey, let's talk about it. It's not coming from a space of like education. Like, that's why I was very disappointed in this debate, because none of you guys have trained with him. How could you have a conversation with a man you never trained with? That's weird. How can you have a conversation with a man you've never seen what he's basing his science on? Did you guys ask what articles he had read? And, hey, can I read these as well and see if I can glean something else from them? What theories are you looking at? What journals are you getting your data from? I'm gonna go look in those journals and see if there's anything in the past that I can glean something. Like, they're just, you don't like drilling?
Yeah. How dare you?
You don't believe professors can teach you?
Ooh,
something?
pocket aces.
Ooh.
No, exactly. It's like, you don't believe that so everyone's wrong. So everyone's wrong, huh? It's like, bruh, like, he's just saying there might be a better way, right? Like, it's like...
And it's like, you don't think instruction works? If I hadn't gone to John Danaher, then I wouldn't be an ADCC medalist. Okay, that's a possibility, but why he's asking the deeper question. Why did you become an ADCC medalist by being around John Danaher? Was it the instruction, or was it the opportunity to be in a room and observe and pick up on other things more subtle? Like, I get his argument, right? I get what he's trying to say, because he's adding other factors.
Well, he's adding science. Just the fact that he adds science is like, oh, these fucking... They feel like they're being attacked. And it's like, guys, like... This is not attacking you. It's just...
But see, the thing is, he is technically attacking them because he's also being attacked. So I understand why they're responding the way they're responding, because they are attacking, and so he is attacking.
Right?
Because it's not like people are coming to him and saying, hey, I like your approach. I would love to incorporate what you teach into the way that I coach. I may not fully agree with the lack of utility in drilling, but I think that there's a lot of value to your approach. And I would love to see like what you see in the science to see how I can take my stuff to the next level, right? Mm-hmm. That's a completely different approach, and I think it'd be responded to differently. Honestly.
Right. And this guy wasn't even interested in learning at all. Like, at all.
No,
it was kind of embarrassing.
Not. That's what I'm saying. That's why, for me, it was just like watching a knuckle dragger talk to, like, Socrates. Like, bro, no.
Yes.
Because you don't even have the right questions to debate with him. Like, again, they brought up, like, other athletic sports. Those sports don't have a one-to-one correlation with jiu-jitsu, right? So it's not gonna work in the same way. And yes, in my opinion, right, if you looked at the science, certain physical patterns that get ingrained into our brains do come from drilling, right? The ecological approach, however, also can implement those patterns. He's saying in his experiment, and from what he's learned and from what research says, it's a better way to do it.
Right.
Like,
and honestly, I'd like to see, like, straight up, I'd want to see the literature that studies muscle memory over, like, as a result, like, this concept of muscle memory. And if it shows that XYZ, then I might consider. But, like, I haven't looked into it. I trust Greg. And, like, but, like, the problem is all these people are not looking into it either.
How can you have a debate? This is my thing. How can you have a debate and you haven't done any of the reading? Nobody's done the reading. You're just coming with your personal story. It's not personal story, it's personal story.
Dude,
Greg said,
the word. I want to know if he even knows the word anecdotal. Like, I just want to know for my own self. Dan, do you know what anecdotal means?
I know he doesn't.
I know.
I
Me too.
absolutely
Me too.
guarantee it.
This is very
I'll put
embarrassing.
my entire family's life on
Right?
it.
I know. I know.
That's
It's
how
so
close
embarrassing.
I am. Like, it's embarrassing. Like, you don't understand. It's embarrassing because you don't understand. But you came into this argument trying to just say, "Well, look at me. I've won things, and I'm a John Danaher student. Drilling worked." He said, "Listen, I grew up on drilling. I was a Lloyd Irvin student. All I did was drill. That's all I did. And I was so good at drilling that I could teach other people how to drill." Which, in essence, is an argument for drilling, right? Because what he learned, he's so efficient at teaching, he could teach others.
What's up, Leg?
That skill, right?
Yeah.
Which is amazing. But he's saying that skill did not transfer from me winning. I didn't get better at competing. I didn't get better. I wasn't defeating more people. And guess what? Lloyd Irvin doesn't have a bunch of champions either. He had champions back in the day, but as jiu-jitsu evolved, his champions have not. Now, if you go watch B Team, right? If you go watch B Team, they definitely do instruction. They definitely do some drills, but it's not the mainstay of their schooling. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, these guys who are the most successful, they're not sitting there drilling for 30 and 40 minutes a day in the class. More often than not, they're either rolling or, like you said, using constraints. And they may not be doing it to the same, I think, level that Greg does it, because he actually has a curriculum that's based on this science, right?
Yeah, it's like developed.
Yes, but they're still using the basic precepts, right? Now, again, they may be better competitively because, one, they have better competitors in their team. Two, they might just have a better chemistry of training partners, right?
Which is also a huge thing. Training partner, you can't discount training partners either.
That's exactly another thing they couldn't even get to that debate about. Like, of course, you're going to be a better.
I'm winning, Leg.
Dan, you're going to win more things. One of your training partners is unfortunately Gordon Ryan.
Right.
Probably the greatest training partner you could ever get. I'm sorry, bro. Like, you can't sit there and have the conversation and you're in the room with the best.
Yes, correct. It's like, and they're like, oh, have you ever taken a white belt with your method, blah, blah, blah. It's like, bro, have you ever not trained with the best? Like, you're talking about Hodger and everything. Like, bro, like, okay, so you're so one of the all-time greats in a sport can do something that no other human can do, and you're going to use that as evidence for why everyone should do this. That makes no sense.
No sense. That's my point. So what bothers me the most.
Agreed, Leg.
What bothers me the most about that conversation was this. What would it matter if he took a white belt to champion? What does that matter? The reality is, how many white belts get to be champion? You dummy! Like, it doesn't make sense. That's not the proper metric to use to decide whose technique is more efficient.
At teaching, you know, it's like, if you're, okay, so it's like, well, we drill at this school, because of history, because of XYZ, we get all the best athletes. Okay, well then they're gonna win, because no matter what they're doing, they could literally jerk off all day and they're gonna win. They're better. Like, they're the best people.
You're gonna hyper-index success.
Yes.
If I think this school is the school with all the winners, everybody who wants to win, who's willing to put the work in, who's willing to train their ass off, goes to the space. All of the gumps go to the local joint because they're not trying to win. They don't care that much, right? That's what people are missing. If I aggregate the greatest athletes, eventually one of them will be champion. That does not mean the way that I teach is better than anybody else's, right?
Agreed.
The same thing with the NBA. The NBA has the best talent in the world. Not every team wins. Why? Because some coaches are better than others. But all the best talent has been aggregated to this league, so you can see the best highlights you possibly can see, even though every coach is not the best coach ever. That's the whole point. If I put enough great people in a great space, that's Greg's point. If I put enough great people in a great space, people will observe, absorb, and while they're interacting with each other in movement, they will gain skill acquisition, right?
And it can be facilitated better by, aka like this ecological method, in theory. In theory, there are multiple approaches to teaching people. That's what I'm saying. It's like the conversation
which they don't seem to know that they're having, is the difference between Montessori versus traditional learning, right?
Oh, what is Montessori? I've heard that word a lot.
Yes. So a lot of people love the Montessori. It's okay, bro. It's okay.
Leg, are you getting on?
Talk shit, start killing. Fuck that, got booms like an arch villain. I'm from the south, ain't got no accent, don't know why. So this rap is child's play, I do my name like Princess Di. Yeah, they say they want the realness. Rapped about my real life, told me I should just quit. First of all, you talk white. Second off, you talk like you haven't given up yet. Rap stepfather, yeah, you hate me, but you will.
Yeah, it's been a few good some could say had to. Oh, I assumed you were just snowboarding. That sucks, bro. You were pumped for that too.
I'm back. Sorry.
No
He
worries.
started crying because he couldn't see me. Anyways, what I was saying was, if you look at the Montessori method, right? The Montessori method is based on more of a hands-on, active, more mobile, collaborative, self-directed learning system, right? Right? So it's more like, oh, this child's interested in this thing. Well, let's go down that path. Where do you
Bro,
wanna
I
go?
want to have an entire Montessori life for my kid then. Okay.
Right?
So anyways, yeah.
So the teacher has to be highly trained in understanding these methods, right? Because you're helping to basically lead the child into what they want to learn. But not every child gets the opportunity, right, to truly develop in that system, because again, you're trying to get multiple people. Hi, Bubba. You're trying to get multiple people or children to be self-directed. It can be distracting. Some kids fall to the wayside. Some kids fall through the grass. That's life.
Well, and then, I mean, honestly, this is interesting because I never thought about this, but like, even just the concept of psychological safety could be a deterrent for Montessori and for ecological. Like, there's a very real, like, if you do not feel safe enough in this environment, you cannot explore to your fullest potential. So therefore, this method is not is not the best possible.
You know, and that's my point. I think what the conversation should be is, what are the merits of both approaches? Let's fully understand both approaches, and then we can have a debate on it.
Right.
Dan talking about, oh, ecological jiu-jitsu is ruining jiu-jitsu is stupid. It's like saying Montessori schools ruin students. It's idiotic because there are so many kids who actually benefited from Montessori instead of being stuck in a traditional method where they feel like they're not being fully
It's a waste of your time.
And they feel like their time is being wasted.
Yeah,
right. Because
That's how I felt. That's how I felt throughout entire school. So it's like I get that concept.
Okay then, but there are children that if I do that to them, and they don't have someone directing them, they're going to feel lost.
Exactly. This isn't for everybody though.
And that's the point.
Yes.
So I think where it becomes combative is because when Greg makes the blanket statement, drilling is stupid, he's basically saying you doing rote repetition work for X amount of time is a useless endeavor, long term.
Right.
Not wrong.
Well, but then you also wonder if it's like, if you don't trust your body enough to even like do basic movement, well, then drilling is probably the way to go.
If I'm 42 years old, I've been an office guy for the last 15 years, right? I don't really go out there and lift. I might do a little bit of cardio every now and then, but I don't have like a great ecology of movement. I don't really have movement patterns. I never was in combat sports. I never was an athlete, never played any sports like that. If I said, hey, you know what? I listened to a podcast, and now these alpha guys are telling me jiu-jitsu is a great way to get back into sports and to get back and get some, like, you know, control in my life, whatever the impetus is.
Yeah, sweat, contact, whatever it is.
Whatever it is, build community, whatever the reason. You say, okay, I want to do jiu-jitsu. So you walk into a jiu-jitsu gym. If I walk in the standard at 42 years old, I'm walking out. There's nothing at standard there for me. That's just the reality. And I don't think Greg has created that environment for 42-year-old office daddy.
Correct. I have a buddy who had born with a congenital heart defect.
Okay.
Recently had to get another open heart surgery within the last 5 years. he has experience grappling, experience with Muay Thai.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared to have him come to standard. I'll be 100% honest with you. And I was like, I'll go with you, bro, because like I know me, I can play. We can play.
Yeah.
We don't need to. But it's like and he's like, for all intents and purposes, very healthy. But it's just like, I almost like feel like the safety in your own body. If you don't even feel safe enough to explore in your own body, you're never going to take steps in the world.
Yes, I agree. And that's how children learn to walk. Is to say, listen, again, the concept is not wrong, but I am saying in commercial jujitsu, in jujitsu schools that have to make money by being open and are not building competitors, drilling is a necessary and helpful tool to keep a person learning and get them to a place. Because every jiu-jitsu school I've been to in my entire life, after you leave blue belt class, you are not drilling. Like people just don't, and that's the thing that was never brought up into the conversation. I know Dan, pretending like, oh, I drill every day. You do not.
No, bro, you don't fucking drill. You're telling me you sit in you do 100 headquarter passes? Shut the fuck up.
No. He drilled in the past when he was learning. He definitely drilled.
Okay, so I think that there's a good thing that we are tapping into right now that is like actually a huge potentially missing piece is like the difference between running a gym and teaching jiu-jitsu. Because running a gym, I am going to have a very, very, very different strategy than I would if I was just teaching weightlifting. Because if you're just teaching weightlifting, then like these are people that are here to learn weightlifting, not just here to exercise. And so and having a commercially viable gym environment, commercially viable gym that you can create and sustain a living on, that requires a different set of considerations than just teaching jiu-jitsu, if that makes sense.
And that's the point. Dan is conflating the two.
Yes.
And he doesn't even know it.
No, that's the problem though. And like I think
know
Greg
it.
knows too, but it's just like he gets so frustrated, I think, that he doesn't even care to learn.
He's not
Like,
frustrated. The way the whole conversation was approached from a space of ignorance, like I said previously, and approached from a space of combativeness. Because
100%.
you want to get out. You thought that today you were going to debunk the ecological approach
and dunk. It's like, watch this on
dunk,
live.
And dunk on Greg live, and then make it seem as if this is a stupid approach. And in essence, take away what his life work is right now. That's the thing I have. This is Greg's life's work. He's not doing it for money. He's not trying to get rich.
Oh.
He's doing this because he's trying to prove, and he's literally trying to prove a science experiment live as we're watching.
Well, dude, that's what me and Lucas were talking about, because I'm like, he like won't charge us. But it's like, but having watched this, it's like obvious that it's like, oh, we are the base learners. We're the base learners that he needs. We're athletic, we're strong, we're dumb, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, we're ready and willing to learn this shit. Yes. And so it's like, okay.
You guys are the perfect, what's the word for
experiment?
Not experiment, I know, but it's subjects. Yours are the perfect subjects in which to use these techniques on. That's why he said, I don't know what you mean technique. That's why he's saying that. What do you mean? I am using technique. There's a bunch of technique I'm teaching.
Yes.
Technique is being learned every time we are doing our working on our variants. Technique is happening. So what are you saying?
No, that's true.
Because what Dan really means is his technique was refined, right? His movement patterns were refined by the instruction that Dan gave him, right? And whether Greg believes that's true or not doesn't change anything, because every athlete will admit this. A master at the craft can refine my ability. That's just the reality. You can watch me and you can say, hey, that technique is great, but how about you adjust this? It will make it more efficient. And that will save you an enormous amount of time that you could have figured it out on your own. Yes, you absolutely could have. But do you really have the time, if you want to be great as soon as possible, to do that?
Right.
That's the point. That if you want to make that point, great. But that has nothing to do with drilling. So again, why are you sitting there? Because what drilling can mean a myriad of things. You can say, hey, Greg, everything you guys do is drill. In fact, you guys just have drill classes. Why do you guys hate drilling so much? And he's like, what do you mean that we have drill classes? Well, you created these games, right? The games are nothing but drills. That's what they are. You guys
Yeah.
are repeating the same games over and over and over again. Do you come up with brand new games every single day for the rest of your life? No, you're going to repeat games. If you repeat the game, those are drills. And if you're
Right.
drilling, isn't that wrong? If that's how you approach it, if you wanted to stop,
Well, it's like it's like you can't even necessarily define drilling, like you said.
That's my
Like,
point.
what is
So why
drilling?
does that-
What intensity? What is like? Oh, is it if it's not past this intensity or this with the volume? Is it literally just? Is it
That's
time
the
based?
point,
Like,
and
what
that's
is
the
this?
point. These guys are so dumb. They can't understand why he said, "What do you mean?"
Yes.
Because he
He
knows.
knows.
He knows that if we get into the weeds of this, then I really shouldn't be saying that. But because I know you're so stupid,
Right?
I can say whatever I want because you guys are so dumb. You guys don't have arguments for it. And I'm sitting there in the live like, please put me in this live so we can have.
Bro,
real
I almost requested.
I almost.
It was like two. It was like 2-on-1. But no, bro, like this. Greg's a sport man. He like literally went 2-on-1. And
No,
not. It was like first it was
he
it's like
was
troll versus
was
Greg,
4-1.
and then a troll plus a very very accomplished coach versus Greg. He took that no problem.
Listen, let me tell you something. That was not trolling. That wasn't even taking 2-on-1. He was just doing one of his games again. He knew what the invariants were. and he was just,
But
he
that,
knew what
it's like, bro, that proves like, okay, if he's this, like, if you're standing on business, bro, like, what are you scared?
The thing is, Greg is supremely confident in his theory. He's supremely confident, and you
Right.
can clearly tell that he has sat there and given it great thought. He has done.
Bro, he
large
staked
amounts
his
of
life
research.
on this. This is his life.
This is his life's work.
Yes.
So when you attack it, he's going to come at you the way that he came at you, and that was rightfully so.
I
My
agree.
issue is if you're going to have these conversations, I think this is my takeaway from all this, is that everybody needs more education on all aspects. And like
We
you
need more
said in the
science education, bro. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed
Yes.
by these
Yes.
people.
You're not reading.
In
You're not
2025, y'all don't know the difference between science fucking backed evidence and anecdotal evidence. Are you fucking shitting me right now? Are you gonna eat like a fucking pound of Skittles because you want to get good at basketball? You fucking morons.
Listen, there are football players right now. This is what he was talking about with mimicry, who literally will use Skittles because Marshawn Lynch ate Skittles.
That's what I'm saying.
There are football players right now who have no problem eating McDonald's and don't think that you need to have.
What was
certain
Lamar
diet-
Odom's? Lamar Odom ate something a lot, didn't he?
I can't remember. But what's that guy's name from? He used to be a Cincinnati Bengal, played for the Miami Dolphins. He has a show with Shannon Sharp. Oh my gosh, Chad Ochocinco.
Okay.
You know, he eats McDonald's every day,
Yes.
right? People think that you can do it, brother. He is a genetic freak.
Yes.
He does not count. You guys don't know what outliers are?
That's what I was like, bro. You're bringing up Marcelo. You're bringing up Hodger. Like, are you guys? Like, you're literally bringing out like all-time greats as proof of why drilling works. Like, that is absurd.
Yeah.
Like, oh, so I need to bang a supermodel and then I can fucking be a Super Bowl champion? Is that how that works? You fucking morons.
And this is what bothers me, because what we really need to talk about is the fact that you want to use all outliers to talk about drilling, and none of these guys just drilled. None of
Right.
them. I've been to enough master classes with. I've been to classes with Roger Gracie. I've been to classes with Wagner Roche. I've been to classes with all the great Brazilians. All the coral belts have come to my school. Literally.
Right.
All of the coral belts have come to my school. All the Brazilian ones, not the little baby American ones. The real Brazilian ones who were just with Renyar and all them boys down in Brazil. They just had a big ceremony for the next guy who got knocked up to the highest level. All those guys were literally in my gym 7 months ago. You think we drilled? We played games. We literally said, "Hey, you're inside control. We're gonna
Try and get out."
We're gonna try to practice the technique first." They taught you the technique, right? The thing. And they said, "Okay, cool. Now, everybody, people on the bottom, you're trying the technique. People on the top, either submit, pass, resistance. Resistance at 40%. Resistance at 60%. All right, everybody go full throttle."
Right.
That's what we were doing.
I wish they would just admit it, though.
Just admit that it's the same thing.
Yeah.
And if we can get to the same terms, say, "Hey, Greg doesn't like the way that we structure our system." Cool. You don't like the way that Greg structures his system? Cool. Let's have students come back and see what happens.
Because like inherently in drilling, the only thing, like I will say, like drilling, it's like, okay, that assumes that certain positions exist, right? And then and like, if you really want to get into it, I wish Helio was here because I want to be like, Helio, these are just shorthand to explain what you did because you just like naturally, right? Like I guarantee these things, these moves emerged like a Choi bar. It emerged, and then now we're gonna show people you can drill it all you want, but bro, like this just emerged. So like I'm just doing this as a way to help you.
Traditional martial arts, when you're using drills, are for two reasons: to build the pattern within the body, so that, like I said, you don't have to make discrete decisions. One, and two, to build discipline within the student.
I agree with that. I agree with the discipline.
There's no way.
What's up?
I said, I know he's not saying muscle memory matters. There's no way. That's why you drill a double leg fucking thousands of times.
They actually talked about Jordan Burroughs a lot today.
But this is the thing, right? No matter what anyone says, if you look at every sport, you have to create the movement pattern. It's just the basis of all human beings. Now, if you're more athletic or you're younger, you don't have to do that as much. But again, yes, sweetheart, I'm on the phone. Okay, I'll look for a snack for you. At 40, again, if I take a 37-year-old nerd and he's like, oh, I want to get into jiu-jitsu because I love anime, right? I cannot expect that 37-year-old nerd who didn't really take athletics seriously as a young person to just up and be able to do everything I want him to do. I need him to learn the basic patterns. The same thing. If I wanted to become a wrestler, you gotta sit there and do the wrestling warm-ups. You have to learn to move your body.
Half of the warm-up is shooting in. Like your shadow.
And this is the thing.
You're
You're also another thing about drilling and wrestling, which you didn't talk about, is injury prevention. If you go for a double leg takedown intrinsically, most people will have their head down.
Yeah.
Like idiots.
I still do.
You can break your neck. You can crack your nose. You can end up in a guillotine. If you watch actual wrestlers who develop, you'll notice that they go vertically. Somehow they double leg, but their chest turns vertical when they connect with the person's body.
Yes, you're supposed to have your chest.
I just gotta. I'm trying to think of it as you're trying to lift the person up. Like I'm trying to get my out of my head of tackle.
My coach would say, look to the ceiling, your chest will follow. Like,
Exactly, right?
Look to the ceiling and bring your chest up.
And this is my point, right? If you watch the Dagestanis, they do this thing called the wall drill, right? Where they will go to a wall and basically double leg the wall, right? And their faces never touch the wall. They're just they're literally shooting at the wall and shoot right up into standing over and over and over again to create that vertical feel. Now, guess what? The reason why they did that drill is one, to create the feel. Two, to give themselves an understanding of how they want that position to go every single time. And three, when they get into a wrestling situation, they will intrinsically do it without having to make the discrete decision to look to the sky, the discrete decision to bring your chest up. You don't need to keep giving them, what's the word for it?
Cues,
because they've now drilled that pattern into their body, so they're doing it intrinsically. Then you can refine that. That is where drilling has its place. It has utility. I think when you say it doesn't, you're taking away what could possibly be an effective tool if properly used. The problem is, most guys, when they're running a commercial jiu-jitsu gym, they come in, they say, all right, guys, let's do the warm-up. And they sit there and take a break while while the high-level belt runs the warm-up. So they're chilling. Then they say, okay, cool, guys, we're going to do this. And you sit there and drill something for 15 minutes. Say, okay, guys, we're going to do this. You sit there and drill something for 15 minutes. Guys, you do this. We do it for 15 minutes. Say, all right, guys, live roll. And that's it. That's the problem.
I almost wonder if like drilling is like if you think of drilling as like showing what's possible. Now, in a way, I could see the argument that you don't necessarily need to see what's possible because you should be at the point where you create what's possible for your skill level. Like I can see that argument.
Yes, I can see that
on
argument.
the
I also
flips.
can see a bunch of injured idiots.
Agreed. I agree. But again, this comes into this again. This boils back to: are we worried about running a gym or the most effective method of teaching jujitsu?
That's the argument right there. That's
Right.
the thing.
I know. What is your outcome? If you want to have a successful gym, great. Like, okay, you need a lot of nerds that fucking might not be able to even like walk without stubbing a toe. You know, it's like, okay. But it's just tough. I think having these conversations with people that don't. They're not. It's not a shared space. It's not an agreed upon rule
You
set.
see the difference in our conversation? Because our conversation is based on better learning. We're trying to advance the sport. We're trying to figure out how do we make the world better. This guy Dan was just trying to shit on your school. It's weirdo shit.
Right. Dude, he put out a post just after. He put out a post just after, like literally just talking shit about ecological method. 2 seconds after.
What do you want?
You see upstairs?
Leg, are you hopping on COD?
I am. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot some bots for a minute. So if you want to play a few,
Okay. I need to warm up then. I'm gonna go switch to O2. Warm up my fingers. I've been warming up my jaw and my clicker finger.
Yeah. Another thing though, interesting enough. I don't know if many people know this. When you do a double leg, like when you shoot in, the objective, like when I told you where you would hold on to someone's wrist and then pull them over you, part of that reason is to also help you stand up, because you're going to put a lot of their mass, most mass is in the upper body, over you, and it's going to pull you backwards if you don't stand up. But you can also use that to help you get out of that hole, because you have that momentum going behind you where you can then push off the ground, and you're not lifting their entire weight. You're lifting with momentum, because their body's also carrying you backwards. So you can use it, like you use basically that inertia of movement and stand up with it and turn. And like that was my coach, it was Coach George. He said there's no reason anyone that's wrestling at 114 pounds or 103 pounds shouldn't be able to double leg someone over 200 pounds and still carry and still lift them and drop them. And he showed us how. And it's like when you shoot in, you want their upper body to go behind you. So as you're trying to come up, it's helping you come up and stand. You don't necessarily have to pick them up. You're turning with their body, and it's kind of carrying you around.
Okay, that makes sense. But that's the type of shit that you get from like working with like a really high level coach.
You absolutely can't just lift them, like, and most people do, especially when you're wrestling in your weight class. You do, but you look at the guys who are like look so fluid. It's like Dagestani wrestlers, Russian wrestlers. That you look at a lot of them. They're so fluid, it looks effortless. There's a reason. They've mastered it. They know the way that weight's gonna feel when it starts going behind them, and it's just like someone who's really good at judo. They don't use hardly any force. They're using your weight to help their momentum, and that's half of wrestling. Half the speed comes from understanding how to use someone else's weight to increase your own.
See, but then that even talks to like practicing versus drilling though, because you need to like feel the other person's weight.
Well, yes, but you practice the shadow, like you practice shooting in, and you get that movement down over and over and over again. That's not where you're going to necessarily develop the speed. That's where you're developing that muscle memory. That muscle memory kicks in when you're getting the extra speed.
Greg doesn't believe in muscle memory because he doesn't see any actual evidence-based information to say that muscle memory is real, right? He doesn't.
That is correct.
And that's the biggest thing.
How do you tie your shoes in the dark?
Then you could make the argument it's like your senses are your sense of touch.
I mean, I guess, yeah, but you're still doing the movement without seeing. Like I guess, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that concept. Like, what do you mean muscle?
Well, this is why the debate happened today, because my coach was on there against two dudes who are like old school drillers.
And this is the thing, right? I don't believe in muscle memory in the way they think about it. Because muscle memory isn't like your muscles remember something. What people don't understand is neuroplasticity is not a thing that stays the same in everybody at every level. So whenever I meet a person, their neuroplasticity is the best that it is normally at the moment you've met them. And it declines as time as you know them, right?
Right.
So when I am younger, I have a bunch of neuroplasticity. An ecological approach is going to be way easier for me to pick up than if I am older, and as my neuroplasticity is reduced over time, it becomes harder and harder for me to skill acquire by just strict observation. What works better, and this is evidence-based, especially even when training older students in any field, whether it be education, whatever, is rote memory and repetition. We all know this. That's the science. It's not based off of opinion. So again, it's based on what your goals are. I don't think that Greg's goal is to develop jiu-jitsu for all ages. I don't think Greg's goal is to develop jiu-jitsu for anybody to learn. I think Greg's goal is to develop the best jiu-jitsu students that come into his school. And I see that's his goal, then what he's doing is perfectly acceptable.
Exactly. If he believes it off of like of like literature, like scientific literature, then it's like, all right, like let him believe that, and we'll see if it plays out. Like I haven't drilled since over a year now, and I feel like I've gotten better, like a lot better.
But that's the thing, right? You're a young man who already has an athletic background. Most of the ability that you have, you gained outside of this. The strength that you have, you gained outside of this. You walked in there with skill acquisition ability. You had already learned how to kick a ball. You already learned how to have hand-eye coordination. These things were already instilled in you. I'm saying for a person coming older, coming ground up, I don't know. I can't say off of science if that's going to be the best approach for them. That's the thing. And I think what happens is your guys are just attacking vernacular. You're not actually talking.
I'll be back.
Okay. Sorry. You guys are talking vernacular. You're not actually discussing the sound. I'm on the phone. Sure, baby. I'll come open it right now. You're attacking vernacular. You're not actually attacking the tenets of the science. Like you don't know the studies.
Dude, exactly. They haven't read enough to have this conversation.
At all.
Because he's like arguing a whole different thing.
And that thing, he's arguing with terms that they don't even know or understand. So,
just gonna pop downstairs.
Oh, Lord have mercy, man. It's so sad, bro. Because that's what jiu-jitsu is at. That just shows you how bad jiu-jitsu is. Like how bad jiu-jitsu is with all the growth that's happened. That's where we're at.
Well, it's crazy because like if you told like any other sport, right? Any other sport, like, hey, there's some literature that might give you an edge. Hey, there's a guy over here who's training with a VR headset and he swears by it. Do you think other people are going to be like, what? We never train with VR headsets. How dare? Like, that's ridiculous. We don't think, no, we're never going to try that. Like,
that's the thing. No athlete is going to say no to that, right?
Exactly.
But Jaden Daniels training with the VR system is technically drilling. He's technically doing drills in VR. Now, my question to you is this: if he's doing drills in VR, is that bad for him? If it took him all the way to the conference championship? No.
Right.
It's clearly effective as a rookie to help him develop better. I don't think that anything Greg is teaching will hurt anyone who's trying to be better at jiu-jitsu. I don't think it will hurt anything. Do I think it could be harder for someone to develop in a system who doesn't have the requisite skills? Yes. Do I think that it may be slower for some kids in that system? Yes. But guess what? I think for other athletes, it will send them and rocket them to the highest levels possible. And that's not even a debate.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, baby boy. I'm right here. I'm literally right here. Why is it like?
Is that Mish?
No, that's gay, man. That's
oh,
big
wow.
Gay.
I just assumed she was really upset, honestly.
No. When Michelle's really upset, she's so vocal now. She speaks in full, like, 20 minutes. Daddy, do not take things from me. That's not right. That's not fair. You've made me upset. You've made me sad.
Speaks a full half hour at a time?
Yes. When she gets upset, she gets verbose.
Interesting. I like that.
Yeah. You're clearly not a parent.
Not yet. Not yet.
You'll be there one day.
One day.
One day you'll be a parent.
One day.
One day you'll be Daddy Marcos.
I told Lucas, I said something about, we were talking the other day, and I said something, yeah, if I had, like, my little girl or something like that. He's like, bro, you want girls? I was like, at least one. Like, yeah, for sure. Like, it'd be cool as fuck. And he was like, And he was like, bro, I've never even thought like that. I was like, yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
He's funny.
I didn't either, but it's like I'm at a big old age of 36 now. Like, it's like, no, things just kind of happen when you're this old.
Literally. And the reality is, you think about, if you would want to bring something into the world, what would you like to train? What would you like to raise? What would you like to build, right? Building a girl is great. Building a boy is great. This is whatever, again, the same way you approach this is whatever you would feel the most confident, building. You know? And that's the thing. We're all trying to, I think it's just so sad meatheads get platforms. Because, like, I want that guy to be platformed. I don't want to ever hear Dan talking about it.
No, he's a fucking moron, bro.
And I can't believe he posted after that. Like, I would be I would literally take my Instagram and like,
he has no concept of how dumb he is.
That's the thing. That's why he wins. Because like I said, he just, when he goes and does jiu-jitsu, he's just in a primal state. So again, he doesn't have to make discrete decisions when he's doing jiu-jitsu. So at the end of the day, he's just going out there and just fighting. Right? Like a guy like Gordon Ryan, that's why Gordon Ryan is the greatest. He can not only fight, but he can also make discrete decisions while in the middle of combat. Right? Like he can explain to you and break down, that's why he's elite. But that's a unique talent. That's a outlier. So even if he did drill, you can't use his drill because you're not an outlier. Dum-dum.
Right, you can't. They're using these. Oh, dude, I just can't stand how they use like experience as evidence. Like experience is not evidence. Experience is experience. These are they're. It's very valid. It's valid, but it's not. It's not evidence. Right.
Data, not evidence. You can take that experience and say, from my experiences, let's see if I put this experience correlate with other people's experiences. And after I collect a myriad of people's experiences, I can then glean that data and say, what is this evidence of? Well, if I take 2,000 students who all drilled, and only 7 of them became world champions, and I took 2,000 students, and they all did the ecological approach, and 17 became world champions, it's a higher probability of me becoming a world champion with the ecological approach than the drilling approach. That's an argument.
Dude, so yeah, someone pumped those numbers out recently because Gav and D have a ADCC trials medal, and they were like, out of everyone, like out of the total numbers who had trial numbers, like there's only one gym, the ecological approach. I didn't like the rates of his success is like absurd. It's like at a higher rate than traditional, if you assume everyone's traditional.
Yeah, let's assume that, right? But he told his own arguments today. If you guys were smart, you use that. He said, "Oh, friends of the athlete, who's there? Who's the best?"
Enemy UAV inbound.
If I have the best ecological school has great athletes in the building, really athletic guys running ecologically, not bums, not journeymen, not clowns. So of course they're gonna have a higher rate of success. Like that's just something that we have to accept. Because according to you, having the right match, the right teacher who cares about what you're doing, and the right people around you, the right training partners, higher levels of success.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's like if you're gonna make that argument that like these grades correlate to high levels of success, then like just based on success rates, you should be tossing flowers to Gray. Like,
and that's my point, because he's created an environment. He's created an environment that creates success. It doesn't mean that his technique is better. It just means that environment is better than your environment. Right?
Enemy UAV.
So move on, because that's your argument. So you just say that, hey, you know what? We're not going to take. I agree that you're successful, but I'm not going to necessarily say your approach is successful because you said you created a great environment just like all these other schools created a great environment. What makes your school better? What makes your school different? And again, that's why I said if we took the approach and you do it in a blanket way, where it's not the greatest gym. I'm talking about just a podunk Iowa Jiu-Jitsu gym open with the ecological exposure, right? Or one in Mississippi, or one in North Dakota, one in the middle of New Mexico, right? All these random schools. So now we have 2,000 students following this approach. Then we take 2,000 white belts following the traditional approach, and we watch them over a 10-year period of time, and we see how many world champions are spewed out. That's actual data from experience. We can say, okay, cool, we have a vast enough pool now where we can say and compare which approach is better. At this point, we can't. It's not all individual based. How do you learn better? Some people learn better under the ecological approach. That's just facts. some people learn better under the traditional approach with instruction or having an expert or a master. Hey, look at the fine details of their game and tweak here, tweak there.
Right.
That works for them.
Enemy UAV
Some people work better hands off. Like I said, independent learners like you don't necessarily like the authority structure, and that actually breaks at their learning process. That's the thing. That's another thing.
Oh, having an authority structure, like that fucks me up so bad. If I'm not friends with the coach, I can't learn. Like I can't do it if I'm not friends with the teacher.
That's the point. You guys are not taking into any of the other factors that come into act.
Right. That's why I said psychological safety too, though, because like, bro, like if I wasn't, say I was like a survivor of sexual assault, right? Like, what? How am I? Let me just have a guy between my legs. Let me have a like. Do you know how many problems there are necessarily? Like, but a drilling might help that with like get exposure, comfort, X, Y, Z.
When Daisy first rolled, she panicked in a panic attack.
Oh, I feel that big time. It was everything I could do to help.
So then the master said to her, hey, you know what? I want you to start doing these drills. And when we do live rolls, this is what you're going to do. Instead of you just rolling, we're going to work on these drills.
Right.
And he did that for several classes. She got comfortable. She got the psychological safety.
Right.
She could roll. Then it was fun. Everyone's approach has to be unique to the student. Fast idiot want to stop Brent from using his technique. It doesn't hurt anyone. It's weird. Especially when they're abusing the students. There are people who are taking advantage of the students.
100%.
There's Greg's not doing any of those things. He's not trying to get richer. He's not trying to pump out weird instructionals to scam people. He's not even saying, hey, pay $5,000 for a master class and then I'll teach you my way. He's not even trying to do certifications.
Dude, nothing. It's all like it's like cheap seminars and fucking living in a gym and wearing fucking rash guards.
Listen, he paints his nails, he wears his head weird, and he talks with superiority. He's not the greatest guy in the world. However,
dude, I made no. I agree, right? Like he's the homie.
He's not claiming to be. So why are people tripping? I don't get it.
Yes.
Like, are you bothered? Because guess what? I don't think he's ever talking about this. Wanna know why? Speaking not worried about these guys, in their heads, we'll just beat them.
Yes, exactly. That good. Just fucking beat Standard. That's it.
That's all they think about. And listen, that's why I have the utmost respect for them. Because they're not the greatest team in the world. They're not the greatest educational team in the world. They train hard, and in their brains, they have to train confidence that we will beat you.
Yes.
We're going to beat you. We're going to come to the tournament, and we're going to beat you.
It doesn't even matter which weight class. We have somebody in every single one.
And that's the thing. That's their mentality. And do they do it every time? No. But they come back and they think they're going to do it next time. And they come back and think they're going to do it next time. That's what their school teaches. And that's a great mentality to teach.
The only thing, Jenny, yes, everyone is playing. Everyone we know plays jiu-jitsu. The only thing I was telling Lucas this, the only thing I'm not a fan of is like the coming from a place of defensive-ness. Like, Greg, you have scientific rigor on yours, and again, you have an hypothesis, you're testing your hypothesis, you're putting money where your mouth is, you have students testing your hypothesis, like, you're effectively just testing. That's fine. Like, and if somebody doesn't agree with your tests, that is also their prerogative, but they have to bring receipts on what they're testing, what theories they're trying to prove, and if they don't, why do you, he kind of comes off, he like is defensive, or has to be defensive when he reads, or about how much he reads, and it's just like, bro, you're right. Like, you know what it seems like when you, like, if I sat here and talked about like, well, Hudson, I read like all the blah, blah, blah books, and I actually lift a lot of weight, guys. Like, I don't know if you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to do that because I'm right about what you get. And again, and this is like specific, whatever I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like,
no.
Greg is right. He's right. So like, what's the problem?
But there's a thing, right? He could be right in the argument, but he doesn't have the communication skills.
Yes,
nor
I
the
agree.
The charm to be persuasive in this argument, right?
That's why I want to be a mouthpiece so bad, dude.
So
I need to win ADCC so fucking bad.
So he falls back onto what most people fall back on when they don't have the ability to communicate. He falls back onto his defense mechanisms, which is his prerogative. I'm not saying he's wrong for that. I'm just saying that's what he has to do because he's going into spaces where everyone that he meets thinks he's stupid. Everyone
Dude,
that
he has a big complex.
So
that.
I'd build a complex too, because how am I, if I love what I'm doing and I've dedicated my life to doing this, and I believe that what I'm doing will make every jiu-jitsu person who learns this method better. And every single time I approach people the majority of the time I approach people to say, hey, there's a possible better way based on science to teach this. And their first concept is, that's stupid. Just drill.
Eliminate the enemy. Take
Drillers
them.
make killers.
Lead
Like, at some point, you're gonna be like, okay, cool, yeah, drilling, I guess, could work, but I'm telling you that the science says this works. Let's try it. Nah, that's stupid. You're ruining
Right. I don't believe science. That's not how I play.
The guy said he's ruining jiu-jitsu.
Who said that? I didn't hear that.
Yes, if you go, hold on, let me see if I can read the post.
Jenny, you play COD too? Lucas, did they say anything at Standard about today?
Yeah, so basically, everybody was talking about it, and then finally, after the first game, I went up, in front of everybody, I was like,
yeah.
Like,
Hold on, you said what?
I was like,
Enemy
Greg, you
UAV
need PR.
inbound.
And he goes, PR. I was like, yeah, man, you need to surround a bubble around you because people keep wasting your time.
Oh! What do you say to that?
He's like, he goes, story of my life, and then in front of everybody, and then he got moving on. Because, and then I was really pissed off. Dude, the second to last game, someone calls him. Okay? This man gets off the mat and goes and answers the call. Okay? It leaves. And then fucking, what's that guy, the Latino guy that we call it, Alondre's wedding?
Hold on, say that again.
The Latino guy.
Romero.
Romero had to be the second to last game. I was thinking, I'm like, dude, you let this fucking guy get inside of your head. I was like, this is the problem. Like, you're not.
Because everything that he does is a veneer and a shield from the self-questioning of his life's work. That's the reality. Like, I'm gonna read you the post that made this debate happen. I'm calling out Greg Souders for a live debate on his so-called ecological approach. This flawed concept has been spreading unchecked in jiu-jitsu for too long, and it's time to challenge it head-on. I'm tired of watching it mislead dedicated practitioners and dilute the essence of the sport. The entire jiu-jitsu community will thank you for finally addressing this and setting the record straight. The debate needs to be live streamed because the misinformation being pushed can't be ignored anymore. Greg has no real accomplishments in this sport. It speaks like
he said that?
Yeah, this is Big Dan's post. Yes, he speaks like he's some kind of authority. In reality, he's just another nobody trying to make a name for himself by spewing out ridiculous theories that have no place in jiu-jitsu. It's time to separate fact from fiction and put this discussion to... Do you understand? Yes, she has not eaten.
I would come at him. I would come at him way stronger than Greg did. Greg was nicer than I was.
I bet her she did not eat.
Did she have food?
I don't know where her food is. I gave her the food from today.
And so Lucas, so Greg went and answered this call?
Yeah, so he left the mat and called the guy back, and he was on the phone, and I was like, and he's like, and it was just.
What guy?
This thing, it's not dying. Like, I don't know what his problem is, and I don't know if he's just not around people and like enough people to be like, dude, you're fine. Like, I don't think he has that. And it's like, yo, we gotta keep moving forward. Because it's like, everybody's like, Felipe's like, who is that Big Dan calling? And like, making jokes. I'm like, yo, why is this man why do I know who Big Dan is?
Yeah, he's a fucking scrub, bro. Look at he's not even a good athlete.
Dude, I haven't looked at his legit. I don't care who he is. But I'm
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That's how Lucas is.
It's frustrating to me that this man is giving the time of day, even at our classes, and it's like, holy fuck. Like, yeah, I expect people to talk about it, and it's like, yeah, dude, like, he's such an idiot. Like, but like, even, like you said, he's on the defense, so it makes me question, Greg, are you sure you know what you're talking about? And I don't like this. I don't like the feeling of you being insecure or second-guessing yourself. So we need to figure out how you cannot second-guess yourself because we need to move forward.
You know the other issue is this. You were on that live for too long. Once you realized there was nothing to be gained from it, you should have dipped.
Can I tell you, I literally turned it off. I literally spent I was there when it started. I spent there 2 minutes, and then I was like, I can't. But then I was like, no, let me come back.
Me and you were in there.
I did the whole 2 hours. I watched the whole thing.
I couldn't do it.
I had to back out at 3.
It became repetitive. Dan can't talk. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He just says, John Danaher taught me. John Danaher helped me, Joe.
I was bad at jujitsu. Then John said, did this. Now I'm good jujitsu. The fuck is he talking about, my
The
name?
fucking Mongoloid, bro.
And then who was it? Tom the Black. Who's the guy? Was it Tom the Blast in there? What was that guy's name?
Yeah. It was Tom. Yeah, Tom DeGlass.
Tom, you run schools. You know better. Shut the fuck up.
So they
Like,
actually agreed. They actually ended up agreeing.
but that's the thing. Even though he ended up agreeing, he kept trying to question, why do you not like drilling? Who cares if Greg doesn't like drilling? Drill all your students you want, then go
Beat
his
him.
students.
Yes, exactly.
That's it.
That's I don't get.
Shut the fuck up. I'll see you at Worlds. I'll see you at ADC Trials. I'll see you at ADCC. I'll see you at CGI. I'll see you at WNO. I will see you on the mat. I'll see you at Euros. I'll see you at the locals. Everywhere you go, I will see you. If I don't like your system, I just see it. And every time you say something, you're like, oh, you lost. Who cares? You lost. Your students lost. I don't care about you. But the reality is, and this is what I was saying, Marcos, Lucas, I don't know if you, I tell Marcos, I know.
The reason why I got on here is because I heard my name get dropped, and I was like, all right, is this man talking shit? So I was about to come.
Nah. If I was talking shit, I would just text you. The biggest thing with Greg is that he's never really played other sports. So he doesn't understand the world at all. He's never been in other communities like that. And unfortunately, he came up under Lloyd Irvin, which is a cult jiu-jitsu community.
Apparently, so did you see Tom DeBlass's comment on the live that he
no, I didn't see it.
But he's like what's it called? Tom DeBlass commented that Lloyd he just got a text from Lloyd Irvin, and it's a very different text, a very different response to his life there or something like that. I was like, dude, that's kind of mean.
And that's the point. Like
they're all coming for him.
I thought Lloyd's dead.
That's what I thought.
No,
too.
Lloyd Irvin still. He was just at he was just with the kid who what's that Chinese guy from B Team?
Joseph Chen.
So Joseph Chen just wrestled one of the Lloyd Irvin school kids, the black guy. I think Muhammad, whatever his name is. He's pretty decent.
Oh.
Yeah, and Lloyd was there at the tournament. Huh?
I thought he died.
No, Lloyd Irvin he got raided by the FBI and basically killed his school off. That's what happened. Because he was running a cult that was sexually assaulting women. But that's neither here nor there. The point I'm trying to make is Greg, unfortunately, he just doesn't understand the world. I don't know why he doesn't. I can't speak to that. I don't know the guy. But because he doesn't understand the world, he wraps himself up in superiority complex, and it doesn't work. Because when it's tested, even if he's right, he's still because he's self-questioning.
What's up, Futuro?
It works. It works, and he can run that world, and he can run his own world, and he can be this superior and entitled little fuck. It doesn't work until he fucking starts trying to talk to other people.
Let me get comms. Let me get comms. I'm built for this. Do you know how many live streams I've done? Yeah, I'm a pro at this. Like, I got hours under my belt. I will talk to anybody about this.
For sure, but it's just like, it's very frustrating because it's like, man, like, he doesn't know how to talk, and it's like, dude, like, it's awful. It's awful. If I met him, I would, and like that was my introduction to him, to listen to him today, I'd be like, yo, fuck this guy.
No,
like,
I'm gonna be 100% honest. After watching that for an hour, even though I know I'm gonna come up there when I come up there in May, I'm gonna try to take a class. I know I don't like him. Like, I know in my heart, I don't like Greg at all. I don't like the way he looks. I don't like the way he talks. I'm not gonna like the way he smells. I know I'm not gonna like the way he comes and approaches me. I'm not gonna like his energy. I don't like him off the strength of one conversation. And he was right. Think about that. He was right the entire conversation.
Yes, it's just the way he approaches things, the way he tries to like belittle. I understand. It's very frustrating. But it's like, God, man, when he cares about you, when he calls you one of his comp athletes, shit's hits different.
That's some cult shit. And that's what I don't like. I don't like that shit.
It's nice when you're in, though.
If you're in, see, you guys keep saying it. I lived in a cult. I know how that feels. I don't like it.
That's true.
I don't like. That's what you don't understand. I don't like it, not because of him. It's not him per se. It's my personal experience. It's my
jealousy.
What do you call it?
Futuro, where's your location at?
Right,
how far away? All right, buddy.
See you, Lucas.
Later, guys.
No, that's my trauma. That's what you don't understand. That's my trauma. I've been around people like that who are leading the church, who are leading communities, who are leading youth groups, and the way they speak, the way they talk, the way they treat people who are outside. You know what I'm saying? So when I see it, I'm just like, okay, now I can rationalize for Greg because I've never been the guy where the entire world, I've had communities against me, but the entire world that I am trying to help, it's very weird. And like I said, I read the statement for the whole stream to see. That's a crazy statement to call someone out for a debate.
Yes.
There was no.
Why did he take that statement? That's crazy.
But that's
or
the
why
thing.
did he take that debate? I mean,
I don't know why he took. If I'm going to debate, also you have to start respecting yourself as a thought leader in this space. I am not having debates with anybody who's not a king. I'm not talking. If your name's not John Danaher, if your name's not Gordon Ryan,
right? Exactly. It's, appreciate where you're at in the fucking. You know what I mean?
If your name's not Wagner Roche, if you're not, let's see, who else can I think of? Andre, Eddie Bravo. Who else could there be? Any of the actual Gracies, Renard, Roger, or any of these guys who actually teach on a day-to-day basis, right? Marcelo, Faraz Sahabi, Giles, the Mendez brothers,
Rotolo brothers. I'm just like, these are the guys that I'll sit there and have a conversation with, right? If you don't have a school, like a school, let's talk about a school. Like if you're not ATOS, if you're not Alliance, if you're not what is it, AOJ? If you're like, come on now, man. Come on now. Yeah.
Come on. Like,
why you're like a ADCC bronze medalist? Shut the fuck up. I don't care who you are.
Why am I talking to you?
Yes, that's what Lucas is saying though. It's like, why is this guy letting these guys waste your fucking time?
Because not just
2 hours of his time.
It's not just them wasting your time. It's you being disrespected and then you being seen as the bully.
Yes.
And that's the saddest part.
Because he's running around, he's getting disrespected, and he's running circles around them.
He'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
And if that's the case, then what we need to do is, like you said, get you some PR. If you want to address these problems, if you want to address these individuals, then address them. But address them when you address professionals. Go and sit down and say, hey, you know what? There's what's it called? Like where there's like International Fight Week or something, or like one of the IBJJF conventions. I'm willing to sit down and do a panel with a John Danaher, with a like I said, with the Mendez brothers, with Andre Galvo, with, you know what I'm saying, these guys, all these KP teachers. I'm willing to sit down with them either as a position to support people who push the sport forward, and let's have a conversation about what's the best approach to move jiu-jitsu forward. Let's have a panel, and if we discuss how do we make jiu-jitsu sport advance. How do we make it more profitable? How do we make it more exciting? How do we make better students? We can have all those conversations and more on these panels during this week, right, at this convention. That's how you do it. Because then you're building your profile, you're putting yourself up there with the grades, and it's going to be respectful because it's going to be properly moderated. There's going to be rule sets, there's going to be properly questioned. That's the thing. For you to just get on an IG Live with an idiot.
Yeah, and like they're like literally, they're morons.
And because he went to ADCC, what does that mean?
He can go fuck himself.
Did he win ADCC? So that's my question. Did Big Dan, let's go look it up. Did Big Dan win ADCC?
Hell no, he didn't win ADCC.
Big Dan.
He got I'm still saying, I'm almost positive he got third.
Dan, let's see his close, but don't see his, Michelle, mommy. Let's see. Where's his, his shirt, what's the website that does your match history? Oh, Smooth Comp, here we go. He's a purple belt in Jiu-Jitsu. He's 23 years old. He's 36 wins, 27 by submission. Okay. So he trained at Jiu-Jitsu Asada, then Renzo Gracie, and then from Renzo Gracie to Muay.
So it's like, hold on, what is his results again?
All right, so he won
He won ADCC US Open.
Okay, that's not bad.
At
Anyone willing to help?
Absolute. And he won ADCC Open Adult at 100 kilos.
He's a big fucker.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He lost Victor Hugo by submission at the Fight Pass Invitational.
I got you covered.
I can't stand
so
Victor Hugo.
Yeah, he's a bad man.
Sure.
He's a bad. So he's won several ADCC US Open. And then he's won the Canada Open, the US Open, and he's won a lot of US Open. Jesus Christ, that's what. He's won 4 of these things. Won the Canada Open again, and then New Breed. Then he won a bunch of local tournaments.
That's a bad job.
Now he wins a lot of shit. He's on language. He's won a lot. He's won a lot.
Why did you say so butthurt about like fucking Gregory's fucking beliefs about learning?
I don't understand. For someone who's won this much,
right?
Weird.
Why is he so soft about this?
And he's never lost it. He's never lost anything, guys. So why do you care?
Yeah, it's not like you like your fucking rivals
at all. Whatsoever. I'm very confused why he's talking about this. This is very odd.
He's like made it his fucking mission to like end this.
Yeah, that's actually very weird, yeah. Alright, yeah, combat's first.
Yeah, Futura, how much long of a drive you have left? 3 hours from your house, that's a long way.
Yeah, so he lost to Victor Hugo, he lost to Matt Jimenez, he lost to Pedro Alex, he lost to Ryan Aitken, at EPI, the Pure Naked Choke last year, and then he hasn't competed since. That should probably keep quiet for not competing like that.
I am ready to put on a
He
show.
competed in almost half a year. And his weight is 290? Jesus. What's the matter, baby? What she said no to? Say no to Michelle? He doesn't even have any live events booked. Like maybe that's why. Okay, mommy didn't want free food. Okay, I'll order that. No cookies. Let's get your food ready. Oh, your food's right here, baby. Let's.
Magic, go guys, do the magic. Do it again. Wow, check if it's warm. Check it. Maybe it's cold. Check if you made it warm. Check.
2 hours? Oh damn. So yeah, you're definitely gotta drive ahead of you.
Victory.
Dude, I was killing the fuck out of him. Jesus.
Well, who are you playing with? Just by yourself?
Yeah, right now. I'm just gonna get my dailies. Pat said he's gonna get on, but I was like, I wasn't gonna play that much later.
What?
He just takes taking forever.
I don't want to, but I just want to snack.
Boy, the one thing about you know she doesn't have to bathe, babe.
What?
She doesn't have to bathe. She got to do brush and teeth. Who's that? Who left?
Leg, I think.
Why are you?
He's running with his gear and the gas mask.
Oh yeah, listen. Jake is okay. So we have a neighbor, right? He's a Wagner Roche boy. Oh, they would get along so well. This guy.
Are you being ironic or sarcastic or what?
No, not at all.
So disciplined and consistent.
Dude, this dude gets up at 6 a.m. every day.
Brian, about that.
Turns his phone off. Turns his iPad on, plays music, cold plunges, reads his Bible, and meditates.
He's better than
for
me.
an hour.
He's better than me.
Then he works.
What's he do?
He goes to school. He goes to school for fire. He studies. He comes to work at our office. He does, like
firefighter?
Yes, he's gonna be a firefighter, professional firefighter.
Yeah.
So like he does he just did the driving course and like the fire investigation course. Like it's very intricate. I didn't realize it. Gabriel, is that like the little, what do you call it, the certification? Like he's really trying to learn how to be a real fire. Are y'all serious? Y'all don't see me on the phone.
Okay, can you put the hearts back in? Put the hearts back in.
See, this is what you call birth control. This is birth control. Well, look at you. But then you want to be all smiley and loving,
So now I can't even be mad at you no more. His
G Money?
No, yeah, G Money just crawled up on me and gave me a hug.
Dang, he's moving around a lot.
Oh yeah, he walks now.
Oh wow.
Yep. He walks and he climbs.
Oh
That's
shit. Leg said he
Yeah.
lost power. So Leg was supposed to go. I'm gonna put his business out there. He don't care. He was supposed to go snowboarding today. Turns out he had a stomach issue. Didn't go snowboarding. He was in here with us. He had a stomach issue again. So now he's like, now he just left the call. He's like, we lost power. Guess the wind knocked a tree over or something, but I don't know. What a time to be on the toilet.
My poor Leggy.
Poor guy.
Leggy having a day.
Struggling.
Poor Leggy. I hate missing a snowboard day. There's nothing that's made me sadder than like my snowboarding plans being ruined.
Do you miss snowboarding being in Miami?
I miss snowboarding so much.
Really?
I miss it so much.
Take a bite, please.
My professor, one of my professors, who actually left the school, he put up on his video. He was snowboarding because he left Florida.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just hurt right now because I'm so jealous.
She sounds so angry.
He is right now.
Don't touch my
He's so
Ooh,
mad.
yeah. Let it out. Let it out.
You see the, no, that's what,
Bro, I think
that's
I would
just
do it
crazy.
with them.
No, because you just not her. She goes to the thing. She'll go to a space called hysteria, and I hate it.
Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if I could like see, but then it's like, okay, well, if she hyperventilates enough, she's gonna pass out, and then it'll be over.
Come on now, bro.
I'm just saying. It's like it's not unsafe. It's her body did it herself. So okay.
Yeah, but I don't want my child passed out.
Oh, but from little hyperventilate, that's not gonna do anything.
Listen, I'm just the long-term effects as well as my concern because I don't want to give her PTSD.
My mom. So the reason I even know this is a thing is because my mom used to babysit for somebody when they were upset, and they made her. She or the parent made them do something. They would hold their breath until they passed out.
Yeah, kids. No, there are kids who do that all the time.
That's what I'm saying. So like a little hyperventilation ain't gonna do nothing.
It's not gonna kill her. No, I'm not saying that. But I am working on giving her emotional regulation. So what we do a thing where we do the Daniel Tiger song, the one from Mr. Rogers.
Oh yes.
When I get so mad and I want to roar, deep breath and count to 4.
Interesting.
And it works. It literally works. It's the craziest, creepiest thing.
But-
Somehow,
but okay,
the
but-
creators of
Go on.
Daniel Tiger have figured out how to make a child do something with the song. Now watch this. Watch this.
One. Take a deep breath and count to 4.
My daddy.
You want me to feed you?
Daddy,
Pick
can you
your
feed me,
hero.
please?
Or villain. I'm not judging.
Yes, sweetheart.
Okay. You said okay.
You're gonna get a snack after you finish
Cloak
this.
and dagger.
Or you can talk to
We are
the.
hope and
Has,
fear.
has the rainbow come today?
The rainbow hasn't come today.
Does the rainbow come today? Why? He's got to come.
You know why? Because she didn't eat dinner. Remember the rainbow usually.
Oh, let me go talk to the rainbow.
Can you go talk to the rainbow,
Daddy?
please?
No, Mama's
So many feelings. Oh my gosh, such big feelings today.
No, there's something going on with her this week. I don't know what it is.
But they just don't know him.
I think she's just getting older.
But like, okay, but like, hypothesis. Seeing you display large swings of behavior might startle enough to mitigate out her behavior.
That hasn't changed.
Why would
No.
No?
He's not saying what you're
Whether we like it or not.
People in the back.
He's not saying what you're saying.
He said you act like a
Actually,
crazy
it's more complicated
person
than that.
when you talk.
Starts in
And
5,
so she
3.
Just go walk around. Okay, like, yeah, just do something out of character, right? Like, it's like yell, scream, but not dangerously. Like, you walk on your hands if you could.
Oh no, yeah, that stuff will distract her too. That works.
Get ready.
But what I'm saying is for Davies wants to blame me. She's trying to blame me. Say it's my fault that
My
she's like
life
this.
energy flows stronger.
Yeah, well, if you just pulled out, it's all your fault, bro.
Needs a hand
That's actually all my fault. Hey.
Right there. The lollipop's not in the room, baby.
Oh, she's right. There is one in there.
Oh, you left one in there?
Why do you question her memory? Her memory is not wrong. Okay? It's on the top shelf of my book. Michelle is so Michelle. My wife and my mother always argue with Michelle like that thing is not over there. Michelle has a weirdly exact picture in her brain of where things are.
Oh, that's awesome.
And you cannot.
It's gonna make learning so easy.
You don't want to.
So angry.
What do you want? I know you. You're so cute. Did you tell Marcos about how you tattooed yourself today? No, tell Marcos about how you tattooed yourself today. What did you draw on yourself, and what did you use to draw it? No, you didn't draw on paper. What did you draw? What did you use? Tell the truth. Yeah, you used a pen on your. Yeah.
Oh wow. You're getting cool tattoos.
She tattooed her whole body.
That's
Light
dope.
always comes
Her
back.
whole, and then she on her face she's like, I was doing my makeup, so she did eyeshadow with the marker.
With a marker or pen?
She did lipstick with the marker, everything.
Wow.
No, with the marker that. The pen was the other thing.
Daddy!
Oh my gosh! Look at that! Oh my goodness.
Pat, where you at?
I don't want you to get a tummy ouch.
Hold it. Just hold
Where
it.
is
Here,
he?
we're gonna put it in your heart.
There's my buddy Patrick.
Heart.
I'm sad that you didn't get to do this today because Lucas broke your shoulder.
Don't let her open it.
Since you're watching the stream, Lucas, stop breaking your brothers. See, that's the problem with ecological approach. Injury.
Well, we didn't, like, dude, I never knew this was a thing. Like, I honestly, like, we gone over it. Neither of us knew. We were both, like, hella surprised that this was a problem.
I don't even know it.
Well, I would always assume that more game-based jiu-jitsu, and especially in nogi, injury is going to be a little bit higher, right? That's the whole purpose of drills. Because in a drill, you kind of can say, hey, we're not going full speed. We're just practicing the movement. There's a little resistance. It's very hard to injure someone. That's why it's great for commercial gyms.
Yeah.
Great. Like, if you just want to have a commercial gym and you want to have 300 students, yeah, why would you? I would never use the ecological approach. It's crazy. A bunch of rambunctious young people.
Yeah, fucking idiots.
Come on, man. Hopefully Felipe not that dumb. And I hope he's watching the stream too, because I don't like him either.
They it's funny because like everyone's like it's just like you can't help but like feel like kind of protective of Greg because it's like it's like the guy like is literally doesn't want to do anything but just teach jujitsu and like everyone just fucking goes on him. And it's like,
don't
bro,
understand.
like
Did he? Like that's the thing. He came up under Lloyd Irvin. It's not like he even was around the Gracies to disrespect them. It'd be different if he like pissed off Renzo or he pissed off like Orion or like he pissed off one of the greats, and so everybody heard that he disrespected these guys, so they're all
he's like
against
pissing off Dan. Who cares?
Who cares about Big Dan? And who cares if you survive? He survived Lloyd Irvin. We should actually praise him for trying to get away from that.
Right?
30 seconds before
He survived the cold, and you guys are over here bashing him. He needs me. That's what he needs. He needs me as his debate partner. We can have an argument, but guess what? I respect you. I respect what you do. And that's the problem. You didn't even get.
See, but like, okay, but if I was PR for him, right? All of a sudden, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna take the opposite angle, obtusely. I'm gonna have people come in and take the opposite angle that are educated and like, we need you to be so bulletproof, and it'll help him become even more confident in what he's saying.
He just needs to learn how to talk, though. He needs to learn to talk, and like when people don't understand his terms, not to get professorial and say, okay, cool, we're not meeting at the same space. Let's find some space of agreement first before we have this conversation. We all agree we want jiu-jitsu to be better. Yes. We all agree that we want to see every jiu-jitsu student have the best possible tools to be good at this art form, right? Cool. All right. We want every We want everybody in Jiu-Jitsu to have, and just go down the list of agreements. And once you have a list of agreements, then you can have the conversation on this is my method. What is the ecological approach? We didn't need to define that in this conversation. You know what crazy concept that is? Like you need a basic palatable rule type
Pat,
level.
come in the middle. Yeah, we didn't even get to the point of the whole thing.
Like nobody in that chat knows what the ecological approach is.
Hell no.
Again, they're all basing it off of rumor and innuendo by people who don't like it. So my question to you is this: if you want it to be spread, why have you not come up with your elevator pitch? It should be a very easy, palatable, piece by piece thing in which, hey, there he is. Piece by piece thing where you be able to. Oh, look who it is.
I was trying to get you to come back to the middle. I was like about to heal you.
Hey, Pat, how are you feeling, buddy?
Are you sick?
Please. I just went to the dentist.
You just went to what?
Dentist.
How are you feeling?
Being no. Oh shit! Is it us or them? Oh, it's fucking them. Oh fuck!
How you feeling, bro?
Oh god! Oh god! I didn't think you were saying.
I guess Pat's feeling good.
Yeah.
I'm feeling. I'm feeling.
I'm just trying to make sure Pat's alright, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, why'd you go to the dentist for?
I had cavities from like a while ago that
He's finally got it fixed. He was supposed to get it fixed before he came here.
No. I had a cavity like it was like 2 years ago. They told me I had a cavity, and then but they were like it's not big enough to work on. And then the VA was like when I went, they were like, you have a cavity. Let's just put a consultation and get it taken care of.
Well, I'm glad that they did it before y'all got all y'all stuff frozen. So praise the Lord.
No, it was frozen for me.
No, because I had some VA boys from Jiu-Jitsu talking about that. They got letters that their benefits will be threatened. So nobody has a clear story. I have no idea who is right, who is wrong. It's just all confusion and ambiguity.
That's like the point, though. The obfuscation.
Like one guy said he got a letter to tell him that his scholarship might not be honored from his VA stuff. I was like, what the hell? How's that possible?
I need you.
Bro, I literally got that ult took me out with you.
Just keep going.
You wouldn't happen to have your
Fucking back.
You would happen to have your portal, would you?
Nah.
Alright, it's fine.
I use that shit.
I have my ult.
What's your challenges?
Just assists right now.
Mine was like blocked. I literally walked away until you got off the character.
In the trash, Charlie. It's right there in that trash.
Damage.
I can literally throw it away. It's broken, and all the kids do is breaking stuff. They hurt themselves.
I love how you used your ult again when I used mine.
Yeah.
The old one too.
Yeah, so inclusive.
Alright, we got it.
We're getting closer and closer. Come on.
Almost there. Almost there. Oh man, this got it. Oh, yeah.
Baby.
Bishop, hold it. Thank you. Okay.
Yes, Mom.
Did you guys win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Shuri? Is that Shuri in the game?
No, that's Psylocke.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, dude, look at that. 22 final blows, Psylocke. They were going off.
Yeah.
35 and 1.
They said that's Psylocke. Captain Crunch.
Yeah, our friend, so Jenny, our friend has 2 children.
Yep.
And they are crying.
And they cry in stereo. And they don't ever cry in mono.
So they said that the developers are making fake data, so then people wouldn't mind who's real and who's not. So those X-Men characters aren't real.
Oh, I
like,
saw
man.
that. I was so sad.
Yeah,
I want
getting it so
Nightcrawler,
bad.
bro. Imagine Nightcrawler. Oh fuck, man.
I think he eventually will come, but it's still
Or Beast. Beast would be the fucking. That'd be the jam. Bro, what is everyone taking damage?
I was just a deep thing last time. Fuck
You want me to
that.
you want me to tank? I'll tank.
You could be healer. Be healer. Don't worry. Like, we already got a tank. We got Thor.
Oh yeah, true. All right, let me heal. I'll be out of my
I will
wall.
bring peace
I like
to
out
this
of my wall.
universe, no matter the cost.
Did you ever unlock his thingy yet?
No, I'm so close. I only have a couple more. Is Emma Frost fake too? Pat, do you know offhand?
No,
if
she's
Emma...
real.
Emma Frost
She's
is
real.
real.
Perfection is unattainable.
Yeah, Emma
That should
Frost
not
is real.
stop us from trying
So
to achieve
still Emma Frost, Blade, Deadpool, Hitmonkey, I think they said is real.
There's the big fella.
Who do we smash?
We'll know soon enough.
Wanna smash Doom?
I play Adam Warlock on this level. This choke point's
I
like
love
so fun.
I love how Pat has become like a true Marvel's.
Bro, Pat got me to like be all about Marvel.
I've always been about Marvel.
Actually,
No,
you
not
are
really.
pretty like Marvel fan.
The rivals that I'm in.
Oh yeah, well yeah, because I played the I didn't play the beta. I played it like right when it first dropped out, and I was
Yeah,
like,
when it first dropped, yeah.
Yeah, everyone's like, nah, I'm not gonna play it. I was like, why? Why wouldn't we play this?
Well, they are playing it. I said the only person they weren't playing it was me.
It's not Leg playing it either.
Who did play it?
Leg ain't playing.
It's because Leg don't want to play it because Leg has enough games as it is. Leg plays enough games as it is. And Leg power be going off. He be going through it, man. Leg get it back.
Well, no, a lot of my other friends don't play this game either. Like, a lot of people I know have said, oh, I downloaded it, but then they just never played it. Like, they play, like, a game, and they go, oh, yeah, I played it, but...
But they never get into it.
I didn't like Overwatch at all, so I was like, I'm not playing this.
Yeah. Wow, we can't kill anybody. This is ridiculous.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
I might have to group this. Oh,
I'll switch to a healer if that's the case.
I'm Groot.
Next one I die.
They're just walking forward, bro. This is wild.
That team is ass, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Got Iron Man. I fuck.
I'm still, dude. I mean, they spawn me so fucking far.
This web, it's like strong to life. You're gonna love it.
Leave them to consume.
Alright, I got two. Damn, I'm literally...
Okay, I just got wrecked by that.
I'm due to heal.
This is gonna be one hell of a stop if we can fucking get them.
Armed and dangerous. Again.
Fucking real stampede down.
Are you shitting me right now?
I can't wait to get you to the boomers tomorrow. You got too much loose on you, bro.
This guy's gonna be hell. Cause like we can't.
Checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Hey, Brent. It's me and Jeff. Coming through.
I'm behind you.
Better stop that vehicle.
Your powers are mine. Maximum pulse.
Holy shit. I mean, I am just feeding. I'm just like diving in right now, but like, I'm like getting.
Bro, you have 0 kills.
I know.
You need to take a different approach because you're feeding them death.
And they're getting ult.
Yeah, you gotta stop feeding them, bro. I'm calling it.
Dude, I don't know if we've killed this Venom once.
Nope, he's 19-0.
Armed and dangerous.
Thank you, Jeff. Oh, we're so far. Oh, that's theirs. Dude, we can find. That's our first stop the entire game. I've already taken 13k damage. That's why we're fucking getting them. Like, holy shit.
Iron Man, you can't fucking go that far ahead. Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate it. Fucking Venom.
Where? Oh.
Kinda.
Your powers are mine.
Fucking Loki back here.
Gotcha, bitch. Venom's back. Got him.
This is like the Battle of Geronimo. You got this.
This is intense.
Maximum pulse.
So.
Andy needs help.
Oh, she got me with her stampede.
That was a fucking good. Yo, they hit me. Bucky hit me. He got behind us, hit me, and then when she did disappear, I couldn't find her to get out the way. You got your special?
No. Now I do.
There we go. There we go. Oh wait, what? Oh, you spit me out. Spit me out, nigga. Spit me out. I'm on your team.
Double kill.
Bro, this is getting hectic.
Got Iron Man.
Nice. Woo! Okay, another stop. Oh, here's Venom.
Oh fuck, they got me.
Pulse charge.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Storm's up there.
You gotta put up your walls, bro.
I know, but I'm not. I was like
You want to protect
I'm not.
yourself, Ross, by
I'm
flanking?
no, but I'm not doing it retreat. I can't do it retreating. I fuck up. Like I'm still like getting good at her.
I'm gonna drop my special.
Nice. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Nice. No, bro. What? Oh, now we're behind them though.
Yeah, but they're gonna get it.
I know, but I'm running back to the thing. Wow! Wow! I fucking. Hey, Clouds!
That was rude.
That was annoying. Bro, I took 21k, dude. That was insane.
You
That
and
Venom,
Hulk did. Yeah, you and Hulk took.
over 20 each.
I switched while we got to the third place.
I know, but
And I
think about
still got
that.
third
But, like, look at Prof. He was Jeff the whole time. That's annoying.
Motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker.
Give me a squishy game.
I had one game I played. We lost, but it was funny because we did legit three DPS.
The right heroes could make all the
And
difference.
no, it was 3 tanks and 1 DPS and 1 healer. And 2 healers. But I was the only one who actually was playing the tank correctly. So me and it was me,
universe, no matter the cost.
Groot, and who was the third tank?
Who? What tank were you? Strange?
I was Doctor Strange. Yeah, I was Doctor Strange. Someone was Groot. And then someone, was it Thor? It was Thor. But then we had Hela. And then we had, it was like Luna Snow and Cloak and Dagger. And so we're running around and you're like, we can do this, right? Our healers wasn't keeping us alive. But then it's like me, I'm being Doctor Strange, so I'm like, I'm just gonna get kills, fuck it. And I just ended up getting like, fucking like 20 kills. I was just like, no, actually I went 29. I got 29 kills with Doctor Strange in that game. It was like
Strange?
29 and like, yeah.
Damn.
Okay, I watched a video how to play him, and it's more or less like a combo you have to do with him, like where it's like you attack, but then after you attack, it's like you attack, then you throw down his, then you whip, you like do your melee, then you release. Got it, yeah?
Some assistance, please. Come together, my friends. Come together, my friends.
Your god is suffering.
Your time has passed. I feel better already. Healing power. You are not alone.
Good medicine.
Beware, behind you. Healing power.
You're gonna kill me. Fuck that. Like, let your magic go, bro. Don't build it up if you're gonna lose it anyway.
Get in there.
Dude, I'm like dying to have a real fucking DPS character because I'm like, they're so easy to kill right now.
Got it, Jeff.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Are we a man down? That's why. That's fucking why. That's annoying because we were doing. I thought we started off really strong, but then it's like, where the hell is everyone? We just didn't have enough.
And that's the thing with this game. They hurt you.
Penny, shoot him! Dear Lord.
How did
Dude,
everyone
that Penny just literally watched that guy walk forward. Didn't he? And she's not. Penny's not even in her fucking web. Why is this Penny being a Penny right now?
Our Doctor Strange is I hella ain't killing. God damn it, game. Stop giving us fucking bad players,
The
bro.
rich just keep getting richer. Some things never change. Our foes have arrived.
Better stop that vehicle!
Bring on the chaos.
Their power.
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web.
Quantum magic.
Good medicine. Maxim.
The universe has a
Ha!
Yes.
Sucks.
together.
Behind us, behind us, behind us, behind us.
You'll want to protect your rear.
I am at your service.
Good. We got him.
You are restored. I feel better already.
The moon!
You know my problem is I can't hit rapid moving characters like fucking Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man's so dead. Spider-Man's absolute.
Fuck, he just ran away.
I know. I love you, Futuro. You're the man.
Enemy in front of us.
I have risen.
Doctor Strange, you suck, bro.
Yeah, dude, both our tanks. Strange and Penny are fucking garbage.
But Strange only has 1 kill. That's the difference. Penny at least is getting like, I could forgive you for like you suck, but at least you're like taking them out of the game.
Quantum magic.
Motherfuckers are
Where'd Loki go? How come he didn't get res?
Second chance is alright. That feels better. This time I need healing.
Fuck! Fucking, oh my god, I keep getting like swarmed by both Venom, fucking Spider-Man. What the fuck, bro? And Iron Man was on my ass.
Sorry.
No, it's not you. I just like, fuck. I can't like. I'm not the fucking DPSer. Yo. Like, not the DPS, the tank. I shouldn't be getting focused like that.
Well, it's saying you're not a healer. Like, why are you getting focused? You know, it's like that makes no sense. Come here, Iron Man. I'm gonna fucking shoot you at the sky again.
You stop them in their tracks!
There you
Oh god, I hear it.
escaping us now.
I just healed so much right there.
Fucking Spider-Man's behind me. Oh my god.
Yeah, he came up after us.
Splendid. Queen of Hell.
Cosmic
got him.
justice. Healing power.
My thanks, healer.
We're still down a player? What the
I have
fuck,
found
bro?
lost souls.
We're just better than them.
Yeah, but it's like
we personally, not our team.
I require some aid.
look, Penny got 8 kills now. Penny's on a roll.
Bro, I'm a fucking healer and I have 12.
Quantum magic. From the light of chaos.
Oh my god, they finally got me. Alright, we finally got another person.
I am born anew.
I am born anew.
Spider-Man ran away. I can see him coming. You got me.
Time is up.
Oh, Sue just got
An
melted.
opportunity for combat. You stop them in their tracks.
What? Spider-Man got me again.
For my crows.
This Spider-Man's a bitch.
Hell down on their heads.
I am chasing after this Spider-Man like crazy.
Some assistance, please.
Got him.
Only 60
Okay.
seconds left.
Fuck, Venom's back. Venom's back. Where you go? There you go. Fucking Iron Fist just coming up and piecing me the fuck up, bro. Oh shit!
Oh, I might have fucked you guys. I'm sorry.
Da, 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 da. That's hilarious, though. That was hilarious.
I got Penny. I saved Penny.
You didn't save me. You gave me 2 deaths. Like, that should've got against me. I should've get that. That should've be part of my death.
Dude, Penny just stands there, bro. I'm watching Penny just stand there.
Better than Aunt May's chicken soup. Oh, you went down.
There's still so
You'll
much
have
to
to keep
Let's go, let's go.
fighting
2
till we
kills.
have a winner. There's still a chance to stop
Took him out.
Before we had
We're in overtime,
powers,
baby. We're in
we
overtime.
had each other.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's
That
go.
bond is unbreakable. Get ready. I am Here comes the bad guys. Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger. Remember me? I remember
That's what we do, baby. You see that? That's how we do it. Yeah, runaway spot. See? Easy game. That's how we do it, baby.
I switched to Cloak and Dagger at the very end. Oh, Loki. Yeah, Loki had 10 final blows. Damn, okay, buddy. Going off.
That's getting so dope.
Mm-hmm. Alright, one more for all the marbles.
Kind of
I'm getting hungry.
like disadvantage putting ourselves in that we are. It's like that's kind of a disadvantage that we're doing that because we technically won, so we have all the marbles.
That's true. But this is another
We'll need a
all the
top-notch
marbles game.
team to win this one.
Let's see. I want to try Black Panther. This isn't the game for me. They.
Are you ready to hunt?
All right, if they are ass. If they're not ass, I'll switch. Let's see. 7B, dealing damage, lunge forward, deal damage, okay. Lunge, spiral kick forward, okay. Space. Okay. Okay.
My claws may be sharp, but my mind is far sharper.
You cannot save Yggdrasil, nor can you save yourselves.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Lucky. Always feels good going into a fight with you. Keep your cool, Frank.
Asgard has been invaded yet again. But as always, we shall prevail.
Oh, that's
The
my
battle
problem.
starts in 5.
What's
I
that?
think I just shoot.
3,
I've been like, yo, I'm fucking off, but I'm shooting like I'm shooting dead center, but they shoot
help
from the
get that
right.
vehicle to its destination. Something missed this.
This day we prove ourselves worthy.
Another
My aim
Ah! Okay, I didn't. Oh, thank God they suck, because I almost fucked that up. Healing, heal me.
I require healing. My strength is renewed.
Clearly, you needed some help.
Okay. Oh, the kick. I forgot my kick.
You're halfway
That was the
there.
problem.
Keep going.
Drive my spear.
I've got your back.
Operation World Tree.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
We are in the front. Prepare yourself
Goodbye. The vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. Anyone willing to help?
Oh shit. Where was he?
worth wasting magic
God,
on you.
I got both of them.
Ah, yes.
Come on, yo. This is how you talk to Tank, bro. Dr. Motherfucking Tank.
Who are you?
Doctor Strange, but we call him Dr. Tank.
Ah, of course.
Now, a disappearing act.
Oh, he caught me. He dodged the fuck out of my marks. Yeah, that's a hard matchup, though.
The end has come. But
The Jalia can wait. The hunt is not over.
Alright, so it's spear, dash, maybe.
World tree lies ahead.
Their Star-Lord only has 4 kills. How the fuck does he have this special?
Oh my gosh, I just fucked that up. You're so I'll be fine.
Someone scratch my back.
You don't have to switch, bro.
That must be really. The Jalia can wait. The hunt
Later,
is not
Hudson.
over.
Peace out, Hudson. Putting the forward. You're gonna be behind him. See?
Tremble before fast.
Got you.
There's a moonlight over.
Going after the one, so. Oh, fuck.
It seems we have company. This day we prove ourselves worthy.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Armed and dangerous.
a little help, please.
Oh, shit. Who killed me? Oh.
Judge, jury, execute.
The momentum.
I love that. I love that they did that to him.
We make a good team.
Where's Moon Knight?
This day we prove ourselves worthy.
Fucking shooting me, bro.
Ooh.
Sorry, you made this mess, Spectre.
Exactly as I expected.
Come on, let me get in here.
Total blindside.
Nah, they said, fuck all that. I got you, bro. Just for you.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
A little help, please.
Shields up.
Bitch.
Ah, yes. Much better. Tastes like a fast
This is real firepower.
The moon haunts you.
Us against the world.
We are in the front. Prepare yourselves.
So long, turret.
There we go. It's right.
Tremble before fast.
Oh, what? How come I? Oh, do you have to kill somebody on that dash?
All right, that feels better. The Jalia can wait. The hunt is
Refreshes
not over.
the ability. Yeah, the Nagma didn't refresh.
You have to hit him. You have to make contact.
I did. I thought I did.
Please.
Maybe I didn't.
Clear the path. We're headed to the World Tree.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Oh yeah, see there.
Do your worst.
Shields up.
Guide my spear.
Oh, here they are now.
I'm doing this my way. My aim is true.
Fuck! I'm so dead.
is real firepower. Judge, jury, executioner. It's like a heart-shaped herb.
My shield broke right when she did that shit.
Us against the world. To our part. Guide my spear.
I dropped my shield, guys. Guys, I'm gonna drop my shield.
Oh, there's 4.
Let me drop that shit right back.
All right, not bad. I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Returned from Dejalia.
Oh, Black Panther's fun.
Fucking move now special.
My justice is
Better watch your back. Double kill!
clearly you were outmatched.
Now you're seeing all the characters I played and tried in the beginning, and I was like, oh, I like them.
Right?
I personally think they're better. I like brawler characters. My problem is I can't stay alive long enough to make it work.
That's what I'm working on right now.
I unleash the Vishanti's power for mutant kind. This day we prove ourselves worthy.
Nice.
This damn stuff. I say it a lot.
That was a good one to end on. The solo healer,
Oh.
16K.
Is that good enough healing? I don't think that was good enough. Me and
I think
Magneto.
they
look
could
at
have done
this
better.
damage
I think they could have done better.
Well, they're the solo healer. It should be at least 20K versus me and Magneto.
That was fun. I like Black Panther. Let me go look at some Black Panther skins. See if
You
there's
didn't get
anything
his Galactus one?
I think I did. I think I did, but
it's off the last battle pass.
let me see. Oh yeah, I did. The Galactic Claw. I like the OG better. Bass Chosen's cool. Ooh, the all red Orisha Blood. That's cool too.
I like the prehistoric.
Which one?
The prehistoric, like the one where it like has like the
Yeah,
panther.
yeah. Bass Chosen. That's a cool one. Let me see what I had to do. How many I have? Because I want to see this battle pass. How many to get my Adam Warlock skin? The only thing I want this whole thing. 162 more, and I get it. But
Yeah, I'm skipping through. I'm just going straight to 8.
yeah, dude, I haven't done anything except for oh yeah, that's what I haven't done any. I got, what did I get? Oh, I did page 1 because I wanted the Loki and the Moon Knight, and then yeah, 8.
Yeah, I could do. I could get 8 right now.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm working on the rest. I already have like 3K worth of like the battle pass points, and that's like not counting all the other ones I have.
The Wolverine's cool as fuck too.
Yeah. That's why I'm just gonna build it all up.
Yeah. But all right, dude, I'm out of here. Later.
Cheese.
Futuro. Hudson, anyone else lurking? I appreciate y'all. Jenny, especially Jenny, you've been here for a long time. I will see you guys tomorrow.